let's start our campaign of Princes of the Apocalypse, shall we? Okay, let me actually just change up the quick little tunes here. This is fine. Okay, so one way, shape, or form, right? You all have been given a missive, a quest, a note, and whatever you want to necessarily come up with, but a missing delegation has gone missing in the Desserin Valley, right? Whatever your ties to this delegation are, that's to your own devices. And somebody personal to you has asked you to go to the Desserin Valley to perform an investigation and find this missing delegation. The one thing in common is that all of the information that was provided to you is that their last known location is Red Larch, a town just south of the Somber Hills, right? You're not sure what happened, but you're there to investigate. And so, Red Larch is a little town on the Long Road, a few days travel north of Waterdeep and south of Yartar. It's a way station for caravans coming to or from cities of the north, with only one inn, the Swinging Sword. An important delegation from the city of Mirbar disappeared in the near Somber Hills. The whole town is also abuzz with news and rumors of fierce raiders, roaming monsters, suspicious strangers, and unseasonable weather. So where we're going to open up at is in the city of Red Larch. And I'm going to go around the table here to kind of have an introduction scene play out. And it's going to go one of two ways. I'm going to ask you where you think that you would be in a summer midday afternoon, right? There's an assortment of different places in this settlement, from taverns, chapels, marketplaces, armories, smitheries, clothing stores, etc. Like it's a relatively largish town, right? And so I'll open up with from the bottom up. Starting with you, Elias. Where do you think Elias would be? Or you can roll a 1d20 for me and we can determine a random location. Your choice.
What is Area 16?
Area 16, if that looks interesting to you, that's going to be a wagon's work. So a place where there's going to be like where wagons can get fixed, perhaps be able to purchase like horses, purchase wagons themselves, to perhaps lease one out, things of that nature. Is that where you'd think Elias would start off at in a midday afternoon?
Yes.
Okay. So, Elias, you're approaching Wailver's Wagon Works there, and outside of the building, you see about 3 parked caravans, one of which is still under construction. The proprietor of this store is outside working on a wheel, seeing you approach. And as he turns up his head to look at you, what does he see?
He sees extremely tall, Furbog style character, older than what you would typically see. He's got graying and stuff like that through some of his facial whiskers and whatnot. Clothes are they're put together, but you can tell that they're aged, have seen plenty of work while they've been on the body. Clothes of just a typical commoner / farmer. He's wearing a long cloak of leathers that so you can tell that he is more utility than anything to help keep snow, frost, rain off the body, as he's also carrying a wooden staff as he approaches this wagon works.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The individual continues to crank on what looks like a wrench as he puts up a hands in salutations.
Hello, friend. Welcome to Waver's Wagon Works. Well, what may I do for you? What can I do for you?
Good morrow. Do you are you the owner, the proprietor, or you just work here? Or?
Oh no, I'm the owner of definitely.
Very good. Do you sell wagons, or do you just do repairs here?
I sell wagons and I repair them. In fact, we just finished up with a really big order not too long ago. Are you looking to purchase
Really?
one, or perhaps looking to lease one?
Well, I'm open to either. I'm looking for something that is sturdy, that can hold a lot of load for the tasks that I need them for, and then I can get many miles out of.
Oh, how interesting!
do
I think I might
you
have exactly what you're looking for.
Well, that'd be wonderful if I could take a look at some of your stock, your inventory. Also, if is there anyone else I could talk to, and maybe possibly to as a review type process to maybe see how their wagons are holding up as well. My coin doesn't go as
testimonial?
far as it used to. Yes. My coin doesn't go as far as it used to, and you have to be.
Well,
I'm just a
perhaps
humble farmer, and I just.
I have a great testimonial for you to review. In fact, some nobles from Mirabar came through not but 10 days ago, and they left raving reviews for how I repaired some of their wagons. I'll show you.
Really?
I'll show you the officiated seal after.
He like slaps on like a wagon that's relatively close by and says, "This bad boy." Well,
Like, this bad boy right here is exactly what you need. All right.
It is quite fancy. I will say that. How are the struts?
he smiles and he smiles wide, and seeing that he's kind of has the hook in, perhaps for a good sale. He says,
These are great wagons. Give me a moment to pull some of that information that you asked for. Just have to go behind my counter, go ahead and retrieve it. But please go ahead and inspect what you will.
Right. And as he says that, you, Elias, along the back of the street, you see a couple of individuals kind of taking off in a pretty fast walk. And as your ears kind of perk up to why people are walking pretty fast, you hear them say, "That damn doomsayer is at the marketplace again. I wonder what's going to happen. He always says the craziest things." Right? We're going to zoom out. As Elias, as you hear this, and you're waiting for the proprietor to come back out with this documentation, right? Zooming back out and going up the Discord here. Ace. Where would
Ace
you...
would be at the tavern, probably at a table gambling.
Okay, so let's go. You'll be at number 3 here, right?
Zoom in.
Ace. So you're at number 3. Let me go to this. Oh, also, guys, if the voice mod is on and it's like I'm doing a normal DM narration, just please let me know so I can switch it back to normal. Okay?
Okay.
Ace, you find yourself at the Helm at High Sun, the one relatively rowdy tavern within the Red Larch. You're sitting at a table across from a pretty rugged-looking human individual. Dark hair, patch over his eye. There's a little bit of a small crowd gathering as you guys have been going back and forth at a dice game, betting big. This individual leans in and looks at you as he says,
"I'm gonna win on this one. I know all of your little tricks there, but I never caught your name."
What does he see as he looks upon you?
So what he sees is you'll see a changeling, but looks more like an elf. Studded leather armor. It's definitely been worn down from battle, especially after all the fights he's gone through. Pretty big little coin purse on his side, but it doesn't really hold coins. It's more of different games like dice, cards, chess, different like that. He has a top hat with some cards tucked into it, an elegantly blue necklace that each one of little blue gems lit up, and then he always has half of his face kind of changed into like an incorporeal, kind of like a ghostly look. And as he says that, Ace is gonna look him in the face and go, "Most people just call me Smooth, but my real name's Ace Belmont." And he goes, "You haven't seen any of my tricks yet." And as he snaps, he's gonna change into the person in front of him.
As you transform and you say the name Belmont, the individual in front of you, his eyes kind of go wide.
Belmont, you say? One of the monster hunters? I never thought
That
I'd
would
meet
be
a
us.
Belmont in my time. What brings a Belmont here? It couldn't possibly be just gambling.
Here, I'll tell you the truth. I roll these. I bet you I'll get snake eyes on this one. And if I do, you give me a little bit of information that possibly you know. If not, just call it even and I'll walk away with a win. And as I say that, I'll take out these dice, I'm gonna toss them in the air, and right before they hit the ground, you'll see my fingers raised, and then the dice are gonna turn green as they start to shake and just land directly on Snake Eyes.
Oh, there's a bit of a crowd right around you, seeing the snake eyes pop up just as you called it, exactly as if you willed it. There's gas and there's applause. The human across from you leans backwards, crosses his arms, and says,
Well, isn't that something? Of course a Belmont would beat me. What's the question you want to ask? I know quite a bit around here.
Well, I came to the tavern. If you heard anything about a delegation that was traveling from Mirabar, they vanished in the Deseret Valley. I know this is the last place they were seen, so I just wanted to come get a little bit of information.
Yeah. And there's plenty of talk around town. More specifically, that damn doomsayer that's always there at the market is always hollering about end of the world and things. But this caravan that you're looking for, I believe they were headed north. I talked to one of the guards amongst it in one of these gambling games, and he said that they were heading towards the summit hill through Baleyard.
As he says that, I'm going to do a minor illusion of my name in the air to distract his eyes. I'm going to reach forward to grab something off of him. And
What
after
are
I
you
do, I'm going to hold it up to him and go, you got to be more careful around these parts. As I turn back to myself, and I'll slide it back to him and goes, make sure no one takes your pockets. Don't get distracted.
as you say that, and as you do that, there's a smirk across his face as he's truly impressed. But what you catch at the corner of your eye is a mass of probably 5 or 6 people running past your window, like along the dirt road, and you hear like a bunch of chanting, but there's too much noise in that tavern for you to make it out. And as we zoom out, I'm going to go to perhaps 2, Jorik and Loot. Since I know you two have been traveling together from what the backstories, from what I understand on the backstories, where do you think you two would be?
Judging by the map, I would say we're probably over in 21. It looks like there's a lot of kind of people to entertain.
Somewhere for people to entertain. Let's say probably the Swinging Sword. This is the fancier of the inns around Red Larch, which would be at number 2 there. Okay. Did I get that understanding right? You kind of came in a little bit low for me.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
All right. I said I was looking at 21 because it looks like the water's
21.
The idea is yes,
21.
we're entertaining people. So
Okay,
where
gotcha.
you meet us.
Gotcha. You're going to be at the market then. Love it.
Okay. Works.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you and Loot. So, Jorik and Loot, you guys have been like prowling the market. There's a bunch of different stalls here with everything that you can kind of think of a typical market. Foods, clothing, equipment, supplies, right? Would there be anything you guys would be looking for in particular, or you're a bard? Are you trying to make a little bit of coin? What between you two?
I'm trying to make a little bit of coin.
Okay, you're playing an instrument.
I'll be
Loot.
playing my.
about
Loot would be standing close by, standing guard and keeping an eye out for anybody who
Would try
may
to-
not mean as well as they seem.
Excellent. Jorik, you're playing your music and you've got a little bit of a crowd kind of building. There's perhaps about 5 individuals. Loot, you're keeping a sharp eye watching for any rogues or perhaps urchins. And as you continue to string your instrument there, one female comes up to you mid-play and says,
Wow, you are a great bard. Perhaps the best one I've heard in quite some time. Could I perhaps pay you to play a particular song for me?
Why, yes. What is it you'd like me to play, madame?
I would like you to play a song that would remind me of summer.
Song to remind you of summer. Why, yes. I hope you do not mind if I play upon my bagpipes.
Go ahead and give me a performance check, right? As you loot and begin to hear Droic change up his tune, drawing a bit of a further crowd. However, you loot with your keen eye. Go ahead and roll with advantage for me. Give me one more roll. However, in the edge of your vision loot, you catch a perhaps 10-year-old kid sneaking up from behind, trying to reach into the little bowl that's in between you and Drorik.
As he sees that, he's just going to quickly reach in and grab the kid's arm. Don't.
Ow, okay. It was easier stealing from those rich nobles than you.
He'll release as he stands back into formation.
Okay, you release when you hear him say it was easier to steal from those rich nobles than it was from you. Jork, you continue to play. I know it was a good roll there for a 9, decent enough there. Bagpipes wailing, and as your song eventually comes to a conclusion, you've drawn at least like about 10 or 15 people, and has made about 15 silver between in that little bowl between you two. That loot managed to stop the urchin from kind of stealing there. You have a bunch of people in front of you, enthralled from your performance. What particular questions would you like to ask?
I would guess I would ask what's going on in the area.
So, pardon me, people, thank you for showing up. Might I ask what all has been going on in the area? Best places to play, places to avoid? What should I know?
Well, if you should know anything, it's quite dangerous to travel south. Apparently, there's some shallow graves that were dug just not too long ago. Can you believe that? There's been lots of people going missing, and a bard such as yourself shouldn't be playing along the side of the road. Well, I mean, if you got that big old bodyguard there with you, I think you might be safe. I would still be wary.
Thank you kindly.
So you learn that there are some shallow graves that were recently dug south of the city, perhaps, right? And that perhaps it's very dangerous to travel along the roads.
That sounds like a fun time.
Loot, any questions from you?
No, he's more watching everybody.
More watching everybody? Well,
trying to see anything that could potentially help.
You do see something of note. You see a crowd gathering on the far side of the market. As you hear, almost like with a megaphone-like voice, you identify it to be somebody using thaumaturgy to increase the volume of their voice. As you hear, "Doom is near! Doom is coming! It's going to kill us all!" You see a large gathering on the opposite side of that clinic. Zooming out from you two there, we're going to go to our final individual here, Jasper. Where do you think Jasper would be?
Jasper would also be in the tavern, but probably on the opposite side of the other guy, just in a dark corner, sitting there trying to overhear any bits of tidbit of information he thinks might be useful to his goal.
Jasper, your keen eyes was watching everything, seeing the excellent sleight of hand, or perhaps just true skill of Ace when he was gambling. You heard everything in that conversation. Okay? And then a memory perhaps comes to the forefront of your mind. It's fractured. It's concerning. Right? And that memory is of perhaps a known friend that might have been a part of that caravan to you. You're not necessarily quite sure, but there's a feeling in the pit of your stomach that somebody of importance, somebody that could perhaps help you remember, was a part of that. Do you remember the information that was given to Ace?
I'll be honest, I've been kind of coughing my ass off, so I've been kind of in and out.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. It'll all get tied in here, but you know the same information as Ace, right? But
Okay.
as you are sitting in your dark corner, you have like any drinks, food in front of you, or have you been kind of waving people off as they approach?
I would have a drink in front of me just so I don't stand out too much. I mean, a guy
Okay.
in a bar without a drink would be stand out more than someone sitting with a drink.
Gotcha. Well, seeing that you're halfway through, a barmaid will eventually make her way over to your table, right, for a potential refill if you would allow it. Mug in hand, she comes to your table as she says, "Hey, you. Why aren't you out with everybody else? Those two there, they're putting on quite a show. You should come on out."
She's talking about the bard and
Mhm.
them.
The rogue.
Yeah, just a
I'll
barmaid
leave.
being friendly.
All right. I'll go ahead and leave my drink, which, even though I bought, is completely untouched because I don't need to eat or drink, and just walk out.
But as you get up, she kind of raises an eyebrow. She says, "Well, that was a bit rude now, wasn't it?" As she goes on to another table, and as you do get up, Jasper, you see those same group of individuals running past like that window as the moment of Ace finishing up his sleight of hand. Right? Going back to you, Elias. People fast jog running behind you. That individual comes out with those papers as he returned pretty quick. What do you do, Elias?
You said there's, as I'm standing there, like there's a sense of a commotion that's kind of going on toward a direction.
Yeah, sense of commotion. Commoners are kind of running right behind you, heading towards the south part of Red Larch. You do see that he has...
Go ahead. I was gonna say, how is the proprietor as he comes out seeing it himself? How is he reacting to it?
He seems pretty interested, just like...
No, that's interesting. If they're taking off, the damn Doomsayer is probably doing one of his other sermons. Honestly, I think today they might just string him up.
The Doomsayer, you say? What is this Doomsayer?
Nah, he's some would-be fortune teller that speaks of doom and tells us everybody we're all going to die. Unfortunately, a couple of us have died from Red Larch, and that's definitely irked many of the settlers here. Sometimes I kind of fear for his safety, for the guards don't truly patrol the market all too often. But it's a show. Perhaps you'd ought to watch.
I know the type. I've encountered many of them. You say you have the papers. Is it okay if I take a look at them?
Yeah, and then he holds them out, and you see that it does have the red axe seal of Mirabar. So you know that it is legitimate, that the Mirabar caravan did stop here for repairs, right? And they have a testimonial.
Is there like an invoice that's possibly with it, or is it just you did a great work type of thing?
You did a great work type of thing.
Okay, but it doesn't say anything of like size or vehicles, how many there were, anything like that.
From what you read, at least 2 of their wagons were damaged. It was just quick, like, wheel repairs. They didn't make any additional purchases of like a replacement wagon. But there is a signature at the bottom that you recognize. It's written Garen Ironfoot. Okay. There's more individuals running behind you. They say, oh my god, the Doomsayer. I swear he's gonna get beat up this time. Let's go watch.
I hand the paperwork back. It's like, is it okay if I come back? I'm kind of intrigued to see what is all the fuss is about.
The Doomsayer, he puts on quite the performance. I think you'll find it quite enjoyable. This wagon here, I'll reserve it just for you.
What is your name again?
Wilver.
Wilver, I'm Elias. Elias, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'll be back, Wilver. Thank you so much for your time.
Mm-hmm. She gives you a hearty head shake as you, Elias, begin to head towards the market, following the crowds. Going to Ace and Jasper. What are you two doing here? As pretty big crowd moving just south, like outside of the helm at the High Sun. It's a building that you're at.
Before you go, I'm gonna look at the gentleman in front of me and go, well, we can split the winnings. I'll be generous. You take half, I'll take the other half. I'm gonna go check out the market after we talk.
Yeah, the market, that'll be pretty entertaining. I hear they're going to string up the Doomsayer if he doesn't cut that shit out already.
And the individual starts to laugh. You don't necessarily know if it's if he's being a serious laugh or if it's a joking laugh.
What do you know of the Doomsayer before I walk out?
Oh, he just sprouts continual nonsense. Some think that it's actually bringing bad luck upon us. Like monsters have come to the outskirts of the settlement, tearing people apart. It was quite a sad reality, actually. In fact,
does anything he said have truth?
Who knows with those type of would-be fortune tellers? He speaks of doom and bad things and misfortune happens. Who knows? I think it's all bullshit, but I think today he's going to get exactly what's coming to him.
Well, maybe not. I give him a hat nod as I go to walk out.
Okay. Jasper, you hear all this. What do? As you see even more individuals kind of running past, heading to the marketplace, trying to investigate what the heck's probably going on.
He's going to realize that it's a source of different information and head on out to see if it may be relevant.
Heading out, and you're following the crowd. You two don't know each other. Lute and Jorik, you see a massive crowd beginning to formulate around the Doomsayer here, as I'm going to change the scene. Sweet, there we go. Let's do that. That. Whole bunch of commoners are surrounding it. Jorik and Lute, you guys are still there. Elias, Smooth, Ace, and Jasper, you guys have not arrived just yet, okay? You'll be there soon, though, right? The rest, you two, continue to hear the Doomsayer pronounced with a thaumaturgy cast in a very deep voice.
Doom is coming. The end is nigh. The earth will crack. Fire will rain down from the heavens. Water will rise up and drown us all. And the wind will freeze us to its core. We must repent. We must repent now.
Then you hear the commoners start shouting, "Shut up! You bring bad fortune upon our town! Shut up!" Seems to be a very agitated crowd right now. Ace, Elias, Jasper. It's only a minute, or it only takes a minute or two for you to make it to the marketplace, and you see a interesting scene. There's perhaps like 30 to 40 individuals surrounding this one individual that has gray skin, completely bald, priestly-like robes, standing on top of a bot, hands over his mouth with thaumaturgy cast, shouting about the end of times, right? Go ahead and give me a group perception check.
Oh, I'm good at that. I'm apparently really good at that.
Heck yeah.
Device instrument.
Yeah, so 13, 19, 15, 22, missing one. Who am I missing? Elias. Oh shit, he's not at his computer. Got it. I just looked up. Great perception checks. So each of you, you're eyeing the crowds, very seasoned adventurers here, and you see individuals begin to pick up rocks, pick up bricks, and then oof, there's a solid smack of rock against skin as you see the Doomsayer stop speaking as blood gushes from his forehead, right? Deep gash is formed, blood pools over his face.
It matters not what you do to me, the end is nigh.
As soon as Luke hears the rock meet skin, he is going to pull out his shield and longsword.
Yeah.
And immediately shove his way through the group.
Okay, fuck
And
yeah.
just
Go ahead and give me an athletics
stand
check.
down.
Give me an athletics with advantage to push through the crowd. Okay.
As that's going on, Ace is gonna change forms into the Doomsayer to look exactly like him and start repeating what he was saying as I start walking towards the Doomsayer.
Okay, looking to try to split the crowd.
Yes.
22. All right,
21.
sweet. 21 on that athletics. Loot, you brandish your shield and you're able to part the crowd quite easily, in fact, right? I say you're probably getting about halfway there. And as you issue this order, give me an intimidation at advantage. Ace, you transform yourself into the Doomsayer. It doesn't transform your clothes though, right? Just like your face?
Yes, changes my appearance.
Nice. A 23 on the intimidation. Excellent. Ace, go ahead and give me a performance roll at advantage.
Already got advantage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. A 23 and 23. Sweet. Working in tandem here. Loot, you issue this order, and there's probably about 15 commoners within obvious earshot of you that kind of take a step back. Some of them even dropping their bricks and rocks, obviously surprised from the authority that you're kind of exuding here, right? The Doomsayer puts a hands to his head, seeing this take place, and then his eyes go up to you, Ace. There's a little bit of a confusion before his eyes go wide. He
says, "The spirits bring another. My long lost brother. My long lost brother has returned to us thanks to the fires that will split the heavens. I say doom is upon us."
As he says that, Ace is gonna repeat back, "Doom isn't here yet, brother. We should go home and talk about this before these people try to string you up any further. I think we have important information to pass."
All right, I'm sorry, I had to shoot a quick text. Can you say that again?
I'm gonna
My apologies.
I'll say, "Doom may be upon us, brother, but not at this moment. Quit scaring these people. We should have a conversation before this gets any further."
As you say that, Loot, Jorik, Jasper, Ace, you see more further people in the back that can't see exactly what's going on closer towards the center. You can still tell that the crowd is very much agitated, right? There's some rows of like rocks and stuff like that that kind of go wide and even hitting like bystanders per se. So the crowd's still very much agitated. But you think you can cool things down. What would you guys like to do as a group, including so Jasper, Ace, Jorik, Loot?
After seeing that, Ace would turn around, look at all the people holding rocks, and you see his face change in each one of their faces as he's talking. And he's going to repeat, "Put the rocks down or doom will fall from you. Each one of us will smite you down with the power of God."
Okay. So we're going to kind of go around the table here. As you say that, Two commoners run right up to you as they scream in your face. Ace, go ahead and give me a charisma check of your choice, right? Charisma based ability of your choice there, right? As some of them say, "Shut up, you know nothing what you talk about, you whatever the hell you are." 13.
Filthy drunk.
You're filthy drunk. But a 13 is good enough, right? As you close with your statement, sending them kind of recoiling back a little bit, but perhaps they're still agitated. Jasper, you hear this and see this happening. What do you do?
Well, considering I don't know any of these people, Jasper is just gonna like stand and watch everything unfold.
Okay, stand and watch. Go ahead and give me a perception check. DC's 18. And then I'll tell you
Awesome.
if you make the DC. Let's see if you notice something.
Hold up, because I have Psychic Blade or my Psychic Bolster plus Knowledge of the Past Life, so I can use both to do. They both, 2d6 to improve that.
Okay, you're gonna have to get a 10.
All right, so
Then I'll move to Jork after this.
Yeah, don't worry.
Which is
for me,
a
it's
sweet-
not.
You know what?
So
That's
close.
that's a 17. That's a 17. I like it. Jasper, you're still paying attention as you spot something perhaps on the far side of the Doomsayer, closer towards where Loot is being able to control the immediate crowd, kind of in front of the Doomsayer, but not necessarily behind him. Jork, what do? Do you see a crowd kind of get intimidated by Ace?
Crowds are
Just a
facing
little bit.
both ways, right?
Say again?
Crowds are facing both ways, right?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Crowds are facing both ways towards both.
Yeah,
people,
like
the
right
Doomslayer
now,
and
right now it's kind of
the
split.
guy who's all right,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go in between, pick some pockets.
Go ahead and make me a sleight of
No
hand
help
check.
here.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
With advantage? That's okay.
19.
I'll take a 19.
A 19.
Let's pick some pockets for these guys.
I'll roll randomly for you for how much stuff you're actually going to be able to get once we're at a little
That's
bit of a lull. Okay, just
That's fine.
remind me
Not
of
gold,
it.
I'm dropping it.
Yeah. Loot. Settling back onto you. You managed to deter the people in front of the crowd. Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. 17.
17. Excellent. You're close enough. You're close enough to see one smaller individual, perhaps like a halfling. And you know halflings are pretty sneaky here, right? And he's trailing behind him a pretty large rope. Jasper, this is what you think you caught a glimpse of a rope coming up behind the Doomsayer, but you not seeing what exactly was happening. Loot, you perhaps have a few seconds to respond. You know that this halfling is going to do something that could potentially hurt this Doomsayer. Right. What do you choose to do as you see this halfling come up? You see that it has like a noose kind of formed on that rope. Let's see.
I am going to try to grapple this individual.
Okay. Let's see what your DC is here. It is 8 plus 2 plus strength modifier, so 12. So this guy would need to make either strength or dex 12 in order to avoid being grappled by you as you're coming up behind him. He rolls an 11. So just as he's about to like lasso this noose around the neck of the Doomsayer to bring him down to the ground and perhaps string him up, right? You manage to bat it down and get this halfling into a headlock, right? The rest of the crowd, immediate crowd around this scene kind of backs up, seeing you take control. You have the scene, Loot.
trying to think for a second because I actually have something I want to say, but I want to say it correctly.
Yeah.
So I am going to first off channel divinity. I'm gonna channel emissary of peace.
Okay, cool.
And as he turns around, he is going to shove the halfling into the group of other people before looking into the group and going, "Look at you people, acting like mongrels, while this man does nothing but speak his mind. Acting like nothing but thieving, conniving peasants. Throwing a fit because throwing a fit because throwing a fit because this man's upset you in some way or form. What's wrong with you people? That you instantly turn on one of your own because you think he's done this, you think he's done that. Speak up!
Go ahead and give me whatever charisma-based check that you want. And of course, with your channel divinity, I believe it adds 5 to that roll. And roll that advantage here.
Yes.
Incredible. As you are...
I want to do persuasion here.
As you are telling it plain to this group, you've spoken in crowds before, especially throughout all of the carnage and wars that you've been through. And with a check of...
Hold on, because I've got to figure out how to add it.
Oh, no, you just...
Whatever roll I get.
Yeah, whatever you roll, we'll just add 5 to it.
Okay, cool. I'm rolling persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion at advantage and add 5. A 25.
Oh,
There is a overwhelming sense of remorse and regret as you essentially chastise this crowd. You see them kind of hang their heads low, thinking about the words that you said. Like perhaps this individual isn't at fault for all of the misfortune that the town has perhaps been going through. Right? Because of that, the crowd slowly begins to disperse. Right? Leaving behind a couple of individuals loot that you're able to make out. Unless anybody else fades into the background.
As he pushed the one character, what I was gonna do is pickpocket that person to get like a form of ID or something off of him, just so I know his name.
The halfling
Yeah.
that loot. Yeah, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
All right.
14.
Not a good one, but it's all right.
You'll be able to get some important information from him.
As soon as I do that, I'm gonna
excuse me.
transform into him and say, I, the real whatever his name is, am a true sinner, and you should never listen to me and shame me for the rest of my time being here.
Oh, he's saying that in like the middle of the crowd and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Well, the halfling that Luke kind of had pinned there sees this because he's not necessarily unconscious or anything, and he called out, "That's not me, don't believe him." And there's obvious confusion amongst the crowd.
You gonna believe that doppelganger as I point to him? Look at him, he looks distressed. You think I would truly be distressed like that? I know I need to repent my sins.
There's somebody in the back that says, "We literally saw you change faces. What the hell are you talking about?"
You're a liar.
As you remember that you flashed your face, like changing between a whole bunch of individuals, perhaps just moments before. But Luke, the one that you are grappling here, and says, "Fine. Sorry for my actions there, Paladin. Don't smite me. I'll leave the Doomsayer alone. You have my word."
I will believe you, because I believe that people can change
Aye,
for the
you're
better
right.
and for the worse.
come with me.
So as you let go, the halfling kind of runs off, kind of muttering underneath his breath. Let me tell you how much gold you got there from pickpocketing stuff, Jorik. Yeah. Let me just roll a quick D100 here. That's a 30. 7. Oh, one more time. Okay, 96. Okay, so you're gonna find a total of 6 gold and 17 copper. Right? Actually, pretty good haul. Not gonna lie. Pretty good haul. It's decent. Jasper, you were the one perhaps more with the crowd and less active in the intervention here. Would you move away with the crowd to keep watching, or would you stay back as you see particular individuals that are standing out more than the others? You see a really tall Warforged paladin, a lizard folk bard. You've watched everything that the same individual that you were at the tavern with interact with the crowd. You also see a pretty obvious druid.
He would stay just because something the Doomsayer was saying earlier resonated with one of his memories about the different elements in Doom.
Okay.
So he's going to stay to see if he can get more information off of it.
So, the scene's on all of you. Imagine this. The marketplace is now back to essentially normal. Huge crowd is no longer gathering. The Doomsayer is holding his hand to his head still, has dried blood now over his left eye, and he's looking up at you. Thaumaturgy kind of has ended. Not as deep of a voice, but he's there to speak to you if you wish. But the scene is on all of you. What would you guys like to do?
Really quick, as the group disperses, I am going to lay on hands the Doomsayer.
Gotcha. You only need to spend 1 point of lay on hands. And what does this look like? As it's a pretty large gash, it would probably definitely need stitches of some sort, just like right above his left eyebrow.
Yeah. Lou is just going to put away his weaponry, and as he kneels down, he'll put his hand up to the wound and kind of gently touch it as the joints in his hand, all moving up to his arm, begin to glow a bright blue, as though he's pushing energy into this man in order to heal him.
As that blue energy washes over the wound, you watch the tissue underneath knit itself back together, closes the wound fully. His eyes look up at you, Lute, with pure gratification. He says,
"Thank you, Paladin. This is amazing. I don't know how I could repay you. I don't know what the crowd would have done to me. All I do is speak of the doom that's coming, and they just don't understand. They don't understand what's coming."
And what do you think is coming?
The end of days. It is nigh. Perhaps it's tomorrow or the next day, but I know it's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it as if it's in my very bones. I know it will happen.
You know this for
Welcome
certain.
back, Corey.
And yet you
Yep, we can
do
hear you,
nothing
Corey.
but speak to people who don't want to be spoken to.
I'm trying to save them. I'm trying to save this town. They will not leave, even though I urge it. There's been happenings
Have you
around
tried
here.
to find another way?
This is the only way I know of. But perhaps if you are to educate me, perhaps I can change hearts and minds.
I don't necessarily know how to change hearts and minds myself. I only do whatever my heart feels. He places a hand on his chest, and then goes, heart feels as necessary. But I can say this. There's more than one path on every road. Maybe it's time to turn around and find a different path.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I should just leave this place. I obviously don't wish to be saved. What about your friends back there, if they are even your friends? I believe that one there turned himself into me for a brief moment. I thought he was my brother, but apparently he's not. That one there seems like
say that.
Yep, go ahead.
Ace will give him a chuckle and go, I may not be your brother, but I can't just stand by while someone gets injured for no reason. Understand you're trying to do good, but maybe you should think of a different way as he speaks. There's a different way to bring peace instead of just spreading words around because people don't believe you anyways. You gotta make them believe. Now, what is this doom you talk of that's going on with this town?
a doom is coming. I could just feel it. It's no prophecy. I know that it is nigh. There's cases in point, sacrifices that are taking part across this region, but none believe it. Monsters that come from the ground to eat the children that we wish to raise. Everything is falling apart. Even more so since those damn nobles came through our town.
What nobles do you speak of?
It was a delegation from Mirabar. They say they were going to Summit Hall in the northwest. But I believe they were here for something more nefarious. In this region even, but I do not know what. And now they say that they've gone missing, gone aground. What further proof do you need that this is not doom that's upon us?
Doesn't necessarily mean doom, but something is afoot. There's always cards to play. What do you know about them going missing?
I know about just as much as everybody else. They were here but 2 days ago. As far as I know, they were heading towards Belliard. Then we'll be turning south to Summit Hall.
Well, I believe we should get you back home to get you patched up. Also, remember, you just shouldn't be spitting. Some call it nonsense, you may call it the truth. But you gotta think of other people's feelings, not just yours.
Well, you can't say that I didn't try. Thank you.
You are right.
Paladin, for healing me. I never caught your name, though. Could you please introduce yourself?
Which one are you talking about, the Paladin or me?
Paladin, and you. Pretty much everybody that's kind of still here. Well, the people that were kind of interacting and talking to him, at least.
My real name is Ace Belmont.
Here it is. And he says his name, which is Lime.
Lime?
Lime. Right.
So you put him in a coconut?
I'm appreciative of you saving my life, and I will take your words to heart here, Paladin. I'm able to get back to my home myself, but I reckon I'm not going to stay in this town much longer. Not when destruction is imminent. Now, if you pardon me, I have to clean my face up at home.
And you see him begin to take his leave, parting with information that you distinctly know from perhaps different sources. Of course, you're all kind of coming together here, each perhaps with their own tidbit of information, that the caravan was heading north through the Somber Hills to a settlement called Belliard. And then specifically from Lim, you know that they're returning south from Belliard to go continue on their journey. Right? It's a bit strange that the crowd dispersed, but there were 5 individuals total here listening to this one conversation. Lim makes his disappearance. The scenes turn to you all for your interactions. You also, one person, remember that you also got word of shallow graves that are relatively south of Red Larch that were recently dug that were pretty mysterious. Scenes on all of you.
I think Ace would look at Loot and go, as he like looks down his, are you in like plate armor, or is it just your body that's metal, Loot?
No, he is in I think it's plate.
Okay.
Let me check the inventory really quick.
Also, real fast, just to get you caught up, Corey, the players managed to convince and disperse the crowd that was going to try to lynch and harm or kill the Doomsayer Lim. Okay? That's pretty much everything that transpired while you were out, and now it's all accumulating to you guys in the same general area, doing what you will with the conversation that was heard by everybody there.
It is chainmail.
Okay, I think Ace would look Loot up and down and go, it's a pretty neat parlor trick. Is there a person under all that metal as he taps on you? No harm, by the way.
This is me. This is what I was made to be. As everybody gets a closer look at Loot, his face is just a solid plate. The vocalizations sound like they're coming from something underneath, which you could probably guess is magic.
After that, I'll turn to Drog and go, don't think you were unnoticed, stealing from the people while this was going on.
Hey, you leave me alone. I am simply a bird trying to make my wealth. I play a song, I get my pay. By the way, Loot, here's your 7 silver as your cut, my friend.
He'll take the 7 silver and just toss it into the, toss it away. I don't take thievery, you know this.
Oh, no, that was from the play, not my stealing. It's
Oh.
No, somebody
Well-
didn't do it. Stealing. Oh, I gotta help keep it.
It's too late now, I'm committed.
That's funny.
I'll look at Jasper and Elias. Like, you two stayed pretty quiet during this and stayed afterwards.
Not everyone has the desire to change hearts and minds.
That is true.
It seemed to be under control.
Unfortunately, the big guy speaks truth. He's always trying to get me to do the right thing.
Corey, are you trying to speak? If you are, we can't hear you. No shit.
Oh,
Have
there
you been
goes.
speaking this whole time? Yeah.
I was wondering why he didn't say anything.
Yeah, we haven't been able to hear you at all. Like since you came back, probably. He's probably like, oh, why the fuck am I being ignored?
I was wondering why he didn't say anything when I called him out.
Dude, I was like looking. I was just like, wait, I can see his mouth moving, but I can't hear anything. Because I was like, dude, it's like,
You guys hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, question. What in the interim while you were like not speaking but speaking, what's everything that you actually tried to say and tried to do? Wait, it did it again.
Did it do it again?
Yeah.
Nah, you're good. You're good right now.
You're
Okay.
good now.
I was gonna say I can't even remember at this point. I don't even.
Oh shit.
I was going.
Okay.
I was going with something, and then I was like, oh fuck me then. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm just gonna call her.
No, because
I basically said something like,
yeah.
I basically said something along the lines of like, I don't get involved too much with stuff. I'm just here, just out more of a curiosity, just type of
Okay.
thing.
Dude, I thought it was
Something
super...
along the lines. But I'm a simple farmer. Yeah, yeah. It's,
I thought it was super
whatever.
weird when like fucking Ace was speaking. I was just like, "There's no way Corey's not saying anything right now. What the hell's going on?"
yeah. He's not speaking. What's wrong?
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
But Elias, were you saying of anything, or speaking anything to Lim before he went away? I think that's when you kind of came back. I just want to make sure I capture everything. No? Elias? Corey, can you hear me?
And
Sorry.
He's coloring.
I was putting some notes down. No,
You're putting notes down?
basically, I didn't say. Yeah, I was trying to catch back up and be like, oh god, I'm writing notes now. No, man, well, I'm good. There's nothing
Okay.
else for me
Okay.
to contribute to the current scene.
Okay. Well, Ace, Elias says he's just a simple farmer.
I mean, maybe if we need crops, he could come in handy, or the lay of the land. What brings everyone here? Seems like we came here at a weird time.
Buddy.
I can tell with you.
Information.
Lute's just going to give a quote unquote sigh of disapproval.
Oh, quiet there, Lutz. You'll always be by my side.
Well, if you're here for information, I'm here for the delegation, and I got a little bit of information of where they were heading. Is there anything anyone else has gathered?
Elias, at this point, he just like, well, you all seem to have this quite in hand. I'm going to go back to my my visits and my work here. And he starts headed back over toward the wagon shop.
Okay, gotcha. Here's what we'll do. I'll just change scenes real fast. So back to Red Larch. As we continue, you all watch Elias depart. If you guys want to drag your tokens over to 21 for me, and I'll clear out the rest of this crowd here.
Yeah, I see. Lute and
And
George will be
then,
right.
oh my bad, I deleted somebody, I think. Oh wait, no, never mind, we're good. Okay. And Doomsayer is not there anymore. Okay.
Oh no, he died.
Yeah, so I mean, everything's on you guys right now. You guys have the information. You guys have some connection, perhaps, with as much details as your character or you are willing to divulge to strangers right now. But strangers that perhaps diffused a situation, right? You watch as one of them walks off, saying he's got other business to attend to. So you four in the marketplace. What do you guys do?
Who was asking for what information we had again?
That was me. That was Ace. I talked about the delegation and how I knew their last known whereabouts that we already found out, and if anyone else knew anything.
Well, I have some information given me by a kind mistress. But what's in it for me?
I mean, I can go to the city guard and tell them about the money you stole. So what's in it for you?
Okay.
Freedom?
You've twisted my arm. You've twisted my arm. I was warned that there is some trouble in the south. That we shouldn't go down there anytime soon. There was some shallow graves dug recently. If you're really that curious, you might want to check it out.
Shallow graves or people went missing. I think we should go check it out. But I'm kind of interested in the farmer. He might know about the soil, so we should probably go follow him.
What's this we you keep bringing up?
Oh, I mean, you can stay here all you. I'm trying to save this delegation. I was sent by the Belmonts.
What do you think, Lute?
There could be some interest to find there. Maybe something of value you don't have to steal.
Stealing's just a hobby. I play with
Would
my
you like
boy.
money?
Yeah.
And whatever we find could have great value.
If it could sell, perhaps. Fine.
Be more decent
Yeah.
than stealing from people.
God, I was payment for my services. Thank you very much.
I think I like the big guy.
Okay, so where shall we depart to?
Incredible. You three have inspiration, right? Yeah, I believe
Yes.
so. You guys haven't
Yes,
spent
you
it yet.
Give everyone an initial inspiration.
Spectacular. And you do remember Ace saying, like, hey, perhaps we should, like, if dirt's involved, perhaps that farmer would be of significant value if you were to investigate those shallow graves. Elias at this point is a bit further ahead, right? Elias, give me a perception check. Or, better yet, make a roll to the dungeon master, specifically set to DM, and you choose which roll you want to make.
What do you mean by that?
Hold on, I'll shoot you a message.
You can make the roles private to yourself or just
Yeah.
the GM.
No, I said no.
Right click on
What
it.
should I roll? Yeah. Are you sending it through whatchamacallit? Oh, there it is. Okay.
So yeah, so it's gonna be up to you, completely your choice here. Okay. Excellent. So Elias, you continue on towards the wagon master. Okay. The rest of you four down there, you continue your conversation, and Ace proposes the plan to seek the help of that farmer. You guys wish to proceed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a group survival check, as Elias is already pretty far ahead and already kind of perhaps moved through some crowds.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm outside.
I gotcha. Jesus fuck.
What? I'm a bard.
No, that's really
Time
funny.
to be bad at something.
I need.
You said
it's
survival, right?
Yeah, it's a group check. So out of 4, I would need 2 out of the 5 to pass, or and
I
2
rolled
or so
five.
2 out of
You know,
the 2 out of the 4 did pass. Okay, so you all are able to follow along Elias's path of travel, right? Keeping him a little bit in sight, and you see him stop at a location called Wilver's Wagon Works. That's number 17 there. So if you guys wanted to drag your tokens up there,
All right, I'm back at the
Elias,
computer now.
as you come back to the Wagons Works here, Wilver is there working on the wagon again, turns and smiles at you as he says, this is before everybody else gets there.
Says, how is the show with the Doomsayer? Is he is he still alive? Is he still with us?
Oh, he's still here. There's some other travelers. I assume just by the way they were talking. No, not familiar to the local color that you have here in your quaint little hamlet. They seem to diffuse the group, if you will.
Were
Now
they
about
group
these
of-
wag.
Yeah, were they a group of adventurers or like somebody else?
Well, if I did not ask their business, nor did I
Fair enough.
begin to entertain. So sometimes these things aren't, for one such as myself.
Fair
Just
enough.
me being a humble farmer. Now, about this wagon, I don't know if I need one so new or polished, but you would have something a little more not so new.
A used wagon?
I mean, I mean, how much are we talking here? I mean, I do have coin to spend, but not a whole lot.
He kind of rubs his chin a bit as he
Says, Wagons can be quite expensive. Even for a used one, could be easily a 100 gold. Yeah.
100
But,
gold.
especially with such fine testimonials as you can attest to.
Oh, that is true, especially from this Gavron. It seems to be. He spoke very highly of.
Yeah, I swear he
of
was a
you.
high-ranking knight of that guard that was with that caravan. He had the shiniest of armors. I'm sure he
Oh,
was
the
loaded.
shiniest.
Mhm.
Well, you never know with those kinds. Sometimes the shiniest mean they don't do a lot, if you know what I mean. Huh?
Perhaps. And as you hear him laugh, Elias, you catch the same 4 individuals that you saw earlier in the market slowly approaching from behind. The 4 of you hear the laughter of that conversation, but don't necessarily know the merits of that conversation as we're all back together.
Are they just like walked up, or are they just kind of like loitering?
I would
What
be
are you guys
walking up
doing?
to you.
Just straight up walking up to me, like, "What's up, old man?" Okay.
Very old person.
Something like that. Hey,
So
Armor.
I see you guys approaching. Guys approaching. I'm like, look, yeah, here's those people I spoke about earlier. As I like introduce them to the wagon. What? This is my new friend here. Would you happen to also be in the market for some transportation, a wagon? I'm looking a new one for my farm.
I mean, we could use a wagon, but before that, I think we should use your help if you don't mind. What we're here for, well, at least what I'm
kind of help
here
could I provide?
is trying to find out more information about the delegation that went missing. And our friend here, as I point to the bard, click of fingers, and I guess slick of tongue, found out that going south, there's some graves dug. You're a farmer, you know a little bit about soil, probably more than I do. Do you mind helping us find out more information?
I mean, that seems quite dangerous. I don't know. I usually don't mix or get involved in such things. But you speak of the delegation and I look over to the. Is that the same one that? Did they come here a couple of days ago? And I kind of like try to see if I can link up information between the wagon works and.
Yes, this was the only delegation to come through for quite some time. They came from Mirabar, and apparently they were heading towards Summit Hill. Well, if you all are interested, they did have 2 damaged wagons stopped here, and I repaired them. They're quite nice, actually. A bunch of nobles, perhaps even 10 or 12 well-armed guards with them. But most mysterious of all, just like you said, there's rumors that they've gone missing. Can you believe that?
Oh,
nobles and knights?
It was them that went missing. That's what you heard. Oh, I did not know they went missing. Well, that's tremendous. However, this one, he gave a very good test. I'm sure if you're here to get a wagon, this gentleman, I mean, read this testimonial. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Wilbur hands back one of the testimonials, and you all still see it has a wax seal with a red axe, or with an axe in the red wax seal, and you all instantly know that this is a official seal of Mirabar, right, from a Mirabar official. You also see the name Garen Ironfoot signed at the bottom of the testimonial.
After getting that and hearing everything, Ace will look at Wilbur and go, I never got your name. I am Ace. But, so was this already paid for by the group that came through that you fixed up for them?
No, I fixed it up in just about a day for both of those wagons, and I performed such a fine service that one of the individuals, one of their knights, even perhaps the head of the knights, gave me a testimonial. It helps.
I mean, look, these wagons. The struts are amazing. And it's like Elias' very large frame. He's like pushing up and down on the back of the wagon to show how good the struts are of this wagon.
It's a pretty sturdy and solid wagon.
Ace
It
is gonna watch them.
looks like they
do that.
looks like they can carry a heavy load.
Give it a chuckle and goes, well, looks like our farmer friend. If I need his help, looks like we're gonna need this wagon. What do you say you give us a deal for being adventurers and also trying to save this town from the quote-unquote doom?
Oh, I've never believed in that doom, but if you have something, matter of fact, I do have something. Perhaps if you were to perform a task for me, I could offer a pretty hefty discount, something that we can find quite negotiable.
Did anybody mention that did somebody mention the shallow graves down south?
Yes.
Somebody did?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
We
Somebody
did when it
Okay.
came up. That's what I was talking to Elias for.
Okay. He says,
if you find anything exotic from these perhaps graves that you mentioned and bring it back here, I'll give you a very good price and even throw in a couple of mules to pull these wagons for you at a pretty good price.
So Rave Grobbin's your game. I'm gonna look at
No. But a little extra coin never hurt anybody. And it seems like you're going there anyway to do whatever investigation. I'm just an individual running a business. And if there's ways to make a little bit of extra coin, I'm all for it.
Holy kinds, man. Reasoning acceptable.
you said it's acceptable, Jork?
Yes, his reasoning is acceptable.
Heck yeah.
Is acceptable.
I will chuckle and go, well, I'm down.
So let's now. I know that I'm old and I miss things sometimes, but I did agree to partake in this quest, if you will, with you gentlemen. I'm just looking for a new wagon for my farm.
Assist
I'm
us
sure
and we'll help
you-
pay for it.
As Elias looks over at the newer model wagon, he's just like, well, if
Oh shit!
it is a good model.
I'm sorry. He said something really funny. The baby's sleeping. I've got to be quieter.
I guess I could help with some financial assistance to the purchase of a newer model wagon.
Remember, purchasing is always better than leasing.
That is true. That is true. Do you offer some type of service agreement? Some type of...
I'll tell you what, just because you all are so interesting, have been very good. Since you haven't been so nice, and if you do perform this task, if your wagon does need service, I'll give it at a pretty heavily discounted price for you. For you all.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, I guess we could go and see what this is all about.
Elias, as the note gets passed around to that group from the group, okay, give me one more perception check. A matter of fact, go ahead and do a group perception check.
Big oof.
Okay, 17. Love it. All right, 16, 10, 9, 9. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, excellent. What do you guys do? You guys have got this really solid plan, heading south.
We'll grab our gear, prepared to go.
Ace already agreed, so he's game.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. So, you all begin to head south a little bit as we open up like our world map per se. And you can tell through that conversation that Belliard is quite the distance away from Red Larch. Perhaps a number of days of travel because it's about 100 miles away, completely through the Somber Hills, which is a very vast like mountain range, essentially, in the middle of the Desserin Valley. Right, so getting
we know
some
this
form.
before we left.
Yeah, definitely. Like getting some form of transportation is probably going to be pretty critical. Otherwise, you guys are hoofing it on foot for the most part, right?
How far south is these graves?
Just outside of the town by a couple of miles. Okay, but let me go to the bathroom real fast. Everybody, you guys can go to the bathroom too if you want. I just gotta go pee.
I mean,
So-
an hour and a half. You want to take 10?
Yeah. Let's go and take a 10-minute break here. That's fine.
And my ribs need to be changed over in 40.
I could go for more coffee. So I'll be back.
10 minute. Bum, ba-dum, bum. All right, I'll pause this for now. Okay.
So either
Hey, guys.
elevate your game, kid, or
All right, so everybody's back. We have an adventuring group here. Yay! So you guys, it is early, like late-ish afternoon here as you're heading south towards Red Larch in the location that was pointed out to you to have shallow graves, right? And on a
I'll
barren
get you some
hilltop,
We'll make you some lunch.
on a barren hilltop a few miles
Yeah,
from
we'll get
Red
you some
Larch, you find 4 freshly
you can't-
dug
you can't
shallow
touch
graves. Right?
Let me do this part. And then...
Can I say hi to Mr. Pudding?
Yeah.
He heard you. He heard you
Hi,
say
John Robert.
hi.
You see me waving? I'm waving at you, buddy.
Yeah, he's waving. He's waving at you. Sorry.
I say hi to Mr. Brown.
So cute. Okay. So on a barren hilltop a few miles from Red Larch, you find 4 freshly dug shallow graves. The earth scraped out for the holes is piled nearby, although hastily gathered stones cover the graves. There's a faint smell of death that hangs in the air, and several vultures are kind of circling overhead. As I change the scenes, here we go, and I'll add some tokens. 3, 4. There we go. Cool. So it's a very short walk, maybe a little bit of small talk along the way. But now you get here to these shallow graves. And the scene's on you. They're situated right in the center there. There's a couple of sheep kind of walking around all free.
Walk up to close to one, bend down. I just want to look to see if there's any like fresh tracks. Then look at Elias and go, "Do you see anything astir here?"
Yeah. Ace, go ahead and give me either your choice of survival or investigation. As you, Elias, hear Ace ask you this question.
14.
An 8.
Yeah, I just want to cursory take a look at the ground in the surrounding area and see what I just noticed. Disturbance of plants, ruts, anything like that. How the soil looks like it was tilled up.
Gotcha. Go ahead and give me either an investigation or survival, your choice. Ace, with that 8, as you're investigating the first of the 4 graves here, you just can tell that it was hastily kind of formulated, right? But no other significant clues that you can point out from there. On that 10, Elias, as you're investigating the same grave or a different grave?
Just sizing up the whole scene, just like
Sizing
not
up
just
the
the one
whole
grave.
scene.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
You catch the glint of perhaps like an arrowhead underneath some of the dirt piles that are kind of set to the side from where some of these other shallow graves are. So perhaps you spot
like
out
the
maybe
cast
like
off dirt.
yeah, like cast off dirt. There's perhaps evidence of weapons or some type of weaponry that was perhaps trying to be hidden in the general sense around the area.
I kind of just I hint over to Ace. I was like, I point to basically what you described to me, like possible arrowheads or something like that inside that ground. And then I want to walk over to the sheep while he is looking at the other thing.
Start
Walk
walking over to the arrowhead just to see if it has like any like clan or house symbols, and look at Druid and go, hey, anything shiny that you'd steal? We need to bring it back to that old man.
For that, we might need to dig a little bit and see what these unfortunate fellows had on them.
Yeah. Question: did anybody bring a shovel?
No.
We got a
The
robot
only
with
tool I
robot
have is a
hands.
loot.
I am not a shovel. The fuck?
Come on, my big fellow. You got this.
I'll slap his hard metal chest.
You've been- yeah.
I'll take my dagger and help you.
Yeah, I guess
Use
I'm
my
gonna
hands, but I'll
start
be a little slower.
digging.
Okay, so Loot and Ace, you guys are working together. As you all see Elias approach one of these sheep, the sheep looks up at you, Elias. There's a sense of ease, being that you're a druid, as the sheep looks up at you and says, "Bah, bah."
I kneel down to the sheep and I put my hands off and I kind of grab it underneath his jaws and like there, and I just kind of start getting his scraps and then I cast speak with animals.
As you cast speak
At
with
first level.
animals at first level, understanding it, this is what you hear. Oh yeah, Daddy, right there. Feels so good.
Oh God! Oh, you like that? You like that, don't you?
Yes, I love it so
You
much.
say- you
Yeah,
see-
right there, right there.
I asked the sheep. It's like you see those strange fellows over there? They are ones currently trying to exhume possibly those corpses that are over there.
Yeah.
Were you
Yeah.
here? Were you here grazing?
Yeah, I was. Oh, right behind the ear. Yeah, right there. I know what's underneath there. They're bodies, just like your
yes.
friends there. Maybe not the metal one, but more like that really creepy looking one over there. As the creepy looking one is pointing to like perhaps Jasper. And Ace, you're a changeling. Just look, that looks like a human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So-
I said, I keep my face pretty much the same. Only thing I change is
Okay.
like a half my face like a different color.
So Elias, the sheep, as you're scratching it, perhaps fulfilling some weird fantasy that the sheep might have, it definitely denotes that there's bodies underneath there that look to be human or humanoid. Rather, not even humanoid, human, because he mentions like Jasper and Ace looking ugly.
Did you happen to see when the bodies were you here when the bodies were released? Maybe grazing around or?
I was grazing not a bit too far away. It looked like a big old fight. A fight, I tell you.
Oh,
right
a
underneath
fight,
the chin.
A fight.
Right underneath the
Fight
chin.
right here. Okay. Oh, right there. Oh, yes. You said it was a fight. Did you see who they were fighting at the time?
They were fighting each other. What other reason do humans need to fight? They fight each other all the time.
Oh. Other humans fighting humans. Okay. Did how many of them were still standing around when these poor souls expired? To dig the graves, if you will. How do you remember?
I never went to sheep school. I don't know how to do this count thing that you talk about.
You don't know how many of you have in your own flock? Your
Oh, a flock. Yes, I know
yes.
flock.
How many of the flock were over there of these human flock?
I think 6 of the human flock. 3 of which are
6.
4 of which are very, very dead.
Do you like behind the ears? Is that a good spot?
It feels so good. And the rest of you see the sheep like kind of kicking its back leg against the ground a couple of times.
They just see me petting the sheep and just scratching it and give it good old rubbies.
Yeah. You guys just hear Elias speaking sheep.
Did you see which way did they go when they left? Did they?
That one I am not sure. As Elias, you see Loot and Ace throughout that conversation has been like digging up this very shallow grave. It's not very long for you guys to first see clothing, and these bodies are not even decomposed. They just legitimately look like bodies that have been dead for maybe 2 or 3 days, or two or three days. Not
Fresh.
probably not 2 or 3 days. Fresh bodies. Obvious rigor mortis is set in, but maybe a couple of maggots kind of covering the flesh, but not rotting per se. Rotting like crazy. Okay. But well, let's see. Hold on. Let me see what you guys actually find in that first grave. Okay. So in this first grave, you actually find one male dwarf that's dressed in artisan robes. Okay. You two, go ahead and give me either a history check or investigation, your choice, as you exhume the rest of this first grave. Got a 15.
History.
Oh, a 15 and a 17. Great rolls. So both of you are able to work out that these robes are of a smith from Mirabar. Okay, and they're very, very fancy looking robes.
Is there anything on the body that it gives us an ID or like an amulet or anything we can take to signify it's a guild or anything?
You spot that the axe of Mirabar is an emblem that embroidered? Yeah, embroidered is probably the right word onto the robe. And that's how they were able to kind of denote that this was a smith from Mirabar.
I thought we take a little knife and cut that patch out.
Sure. With your passive investigation, you also know that this robe can perhaps fetch a pretty fancy price.
Don't want to damage the rope then.
It's very artisan.
All right, this could be a naked dwarf then.
Any jewelry on this gentleman?
Whatever it is, I'm taking it right now.
There are
some... How are you gonna take in front of us?
There are some like minor like pearls and things of that nature, like weaved into the beard. Weaved into the beard of this dwarf that you guys can definitely take.
I'll take that.
Yeah, let's just say one, like, not a pearl, like one.
Wait, am I muted?
No, you're good. You're grabbing the artisan robes of Jorik as you're undressing the dwarf.
Earlier then.
No, you said that you're taking it.
No, like 20 minutes ago. It's okay.
Oh,
no. I specified I was with them digging when we started digging.
Oh no, I did not hear you. I did not hear you say that. Okay. I gotcha. No worries. If it ever seems like I'm like quote unquote like if it looks like I'm ignoring something that you said, I just probably didn't hear. Just go ahead and say it again. Okay. Just for the future.
So Elias is done with the sheep and he's walking back up to the graves, or walking to.
Yep. And
I thought you were here to do some type of investigation. You seem to just be common grave robbers.
Were you not there for our whole conversation? This is for your wagon.
Yep.
You seem a little enthusiastic in the amount and the way you are just pilfering these poor souls.
Well, you can't take it when you go. You might as well leave it to somebody else.
I don't agree with that, but I agree with what you were saying. Yes, but one man's trash is another man's treasure, which is going to come to your wagon.
Yeah, you definitely see that sheep following you really close, Elias, as you're going over there. He's like brushing up against your leg, buying. He's like, give me.
I just reached down and give him scratchies.
Let's have a real good time with your leg.
Yeah,
that seems like a little questionable to DM.
Having a real good time.
It's like the robot off of.
Why does that sheep look like Displacer Beast right now?
A little robot when he's humping his leg. Get off me!
Yeah, from fucking Transformers. Yeah. That's funny. But there's also 3 other graves for you to exhume. I think that's the right word.
Yeah, yes. Let's just dig up everybody. Come on. We got work to do.
Now assist with one.
More for me to rob. It's okay.
As you begin to dig up the second grave, right, this one's a little bit more distressing. As you all first uncover the face, and The damage done to this face, it's as if it was smashed in by a very heavy rot. Completely caved in, eyes popped, brain matter situated onto the ground, right? Head's completely caved in. The rest of the body, however, relatively intact. It looks to be of a human warrior. You're not sure. Well, and as you kind of exhume the body, you know that to be a female. It's a human warrior dressed in a black surcoat with a red axe, the symbol of the Mirabar's army. Right?
So she has a red axe?
She has a red axe on her surcoat. There's no weapons buried with this warrior, though perhaps her weapons were taken after she was killed. Right?
So this one, is it valuable?
The ground beneath you begins to kind of shake a little bit. Elias, the sheep stops, looks up at you, and gives you the rest of you hear a very loud bah. But Elias, you hear it as run.
Elias then takes off, starts running, and as I'm running, I was like, "The sheep says run!"
And then we run.
So, let me get you guys on your scenes here.
I think it's all very tasty.
Jaspers, douche.
Oh, brother.
There we go. Okay, I can take him. Elias, you're probably right there, a little bit further away. Everybody else was around that same grave. But you know what? I'll do this because Elias, you said run. Everybody has a chance to move to their movement speed as two ank heads erupt from the ground nearby. Their maws chattering as the earth has been disturbed, and these are underground creatures, and they're looking for a tasty snack, of which you all are. So, Ace, you first. You can use your movement speed. Where would you like to try to get off to?
10,
Thanks to the warning bestowed to you by Elias.
30. Right at the edge, right there.
Okay, next going down to you, Jasper.
I'm just gonna go straight this way and get up here.
Oh, thank you for the sheep. Okay, Jorek, going on to you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is it 30 for me? I believe
Yes.
it's still 30. Yeah. Yeah, we're 30. Yeah.
And last but not least, Loot.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, they're running for their lives. All right, give me those initiative rolls now.
Oh god.
Hey, crit on initiative.
Nice.
Almost.
I got Loot, Jorek, Ace, Jasper. Just need Elias. Well, he stepped away for a moment. Initiative rolls, Corey. Avery, these ankheads are going to eat the adventurers. Let's go. All right, we've got our mini dungeon master here. Okay. Ooh, nice. All right, let's see what the dice gods say is going to go first. So sweet. Ace, then Elias, then Loot, then Jorek. Fuck these things up.
Unfortunately,
Chitter.
I do I have the alert feed right now?
Shoot with my Jinx weapon.
I do.
So you'll see me pull out a card as it flings and slams into it, and it's gonna deal 10 force damage.
Okay.
Since that has the Vex property, my next attack comes at advantage, so I'm gonna do finger guns for my bonus action. Alright. And then another 10 force damage.
Another 10 force damage. Great hit.
I attacked with advantage on that one, so it should be my sneak attack proccing. For
And
8 sneak attack
and
damage.
8 points on top. Great damage there. What type of Jinx weapon do you actually have? Like, what does it look
Card.
like?
Like I said, it's a card. I explained it when I said you see me fling out a
okay.
card, and then after I
card.
throw the card, I'll shoot my fingers.
Okay, love it. Oh, no, buddy, you can't grab that. Okay,
Alright.
anything else from you, Ace?
5, 10, 15, 20. I don't want to leave these people by themselves. 20,
Okay.
right here. Yep,
And
and my turn right here.
Ankhead B is bloody here as a card breaks its carapace in the center of its chest before finger guns completely shatters it, exposing like the gooey innards of this creature. Elias, it's your go. The sheep bleats right next to you.
First and foremost, I'm going to cast Shingeli on my staff. And then, as my action, I want to cast Entangle on A.
Hell
So
yeah.
20-foot cube. It's a 13. Needs a strength save. 13.
Entangle strength save. Has a +3 to strength. My stuff's set to everyone. Dang it. 15. Fuck. But
no.
But Entangle is a first level spell. So
First
grasping
level.
sprout from the ground, 20 foot and a 20-foot. Go ahead and make a 20-foot square for me.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's being weird.
Oh, here, I got you.
Stop doing that.
There you go.
There we go.
There you
now it must work.
Don't worry, I got it for you. There you go. So each creature other than you in the area when you cast the spell, so he succeeded on that. A restrained creature can take an action to make against your spell on a success. It moves free.
It's at least difficult terrain for them.
Okay, it's just difficult terrain. When it first appears, that's the only save people make, and then it's just difficult terrain from there. Okay, got it. Anything else, Elias?
That's it for me.
What does this spell actually look like being cast from a Spores Druid? Like, what does Luke see before he goes?
Honestly, it doesn't look too different from any other. The only difference is instead of it just being typical lines, it actually looks like some type of more stalk-like.
Like cordyceps, that fungally look to it. Yes. All right.
The word you're looking for.
Yes, mycelium. Thank you. Cordyceps is an actual subcategory. Luke,
is a fungus itself.
Luke, your go. You see that Inkhead B is very bloodied. If you're speaking, we can't hear you. Mike, if you're speaking, I cannot hear you. You probably can't hear us.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call Mike.
Watch, he can hear you. He's just screaming. He's like, I'm trying to talk. Just giving you a heads up, I'm downstairs doing the rib stuff, so I'll just tell you what I want to do, and I can do the rolls on my phone.
Okay, that works. Please turn on your camera.
Now. Super intense.
Ooh. The bugs chitter.
Oh shit, my camera's on. Look.
No idea. You want to tell me what you want to do right quick?
5 foot long, 5 foot wide.
Oh, he's just backing up one tile, then he's just trying to keep people close, and he's done. No attacks or
I have
anything,
to
Mike?
say the dodge action, so...
No attacks or anything.
Okay, gotcha. So I'll just say he takes the dodge action. Jorah, see Loot back up a little bit, and then hunker down low. It's your go.
Vicious Mockery to B.
Vicious Mockery to B. What save do I have to make?
What is... Oh, that's the wrong one. Wisdom save 11.
Wisdom save 11. He has a +1. Fail. No! Damn it. Well, Vicious Mockery doesn't do half damage on a save. Dang.
Don't do shit.
So this creature just shakes off whatever. He can't understand what you're saying. Doesn't understand it so much it doesn't hurt him. As you mock him. Okay. Do you move?
Yeah, I'll move. There's no reason for me not to move.
3.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Try to stay within 30 of me if you can.
I am within
Just
30.
in
I want to move there.
There we go, Mike.
Something tries to go for you.
I
Yeah, I'm
can hear you
within
now.
30.
I can hear you now, Mike. Mike, did you want to do something with your action now that,
No,
that we
I
can hear you?
just was backing up and then.
Okay.
I mean, I'll hold action, but right now I'm trying to keep everybody within a certain amount of space for me.
Okay, gotcha. So then it's going to be the enemies go, and let's see here. So the Ankhead here that took this hard hit from Ace is going to scream, and then it's going to move up to its movement speed. As you all see, acid begin to gather into its maw. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ends right here. As this creature slithers up, acid maw comes up, and in a 30-foot, 5-foot line, I need Loot, Elias, and Ace to go ahead and make me a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, as it's going to use its acid spray attack against all of you. If you failed the save, you're going to take 19 points of acid damage. If you pass the save, you're going to take 9 points of acid damage. Loot, it's a save immediately underneath from where you just clicked. That's your save area. Go ahead and click your dex. It'll probably most likely be a +0, but I'll still let you do it anyway. Hell yeah. So if you pass the save, you're only going to take 9 points of acid damage. If you failed the save, you're going to take 19 points of acid damage here. Okay?
Yep. As soon as damage is done to everybody, I have a reaction I want to do.
Okay. Go ahead and use your reaction because damage was done. Well, what reaction?
I'm going
you got?
to rebuke violence. It needs to make a DC 12 wisdom saving throw. On a fail, it takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt. On success, it takes half.
Dude, that's sick. Is that a channel divinity thing?
Yep,
You
channel
have to
divinity,
attack with
rebuke
increased
violence.
damage with an attack against a creature other than you. Take a reaction. Dude, that's
So that
fucking
doesn't count
sick.
for me.
Yeah, no. That's fucking sick. Okay, hell yeah. So
Hell
with
yeah.
wisdom save, please fucking fail. No, damn it.
God damn.
Okay.
It still takes
fucking-
half.
It still takes half damage of 19, which is 9. So 9 points of damage. It's barely hanging on here as some of the acid seems to reflect coming back up.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Because it dealt damage to 2 people. So would that technically, because it dealt more than 19 or 9?
No. It's only gonna be one roll. It's not gonna roll multiple times, even if he hits multiple times, right? Because the
Okay,
channel
that's
divinity.
fine.
Yeah. On a failure attack, it
Okay,
takes
yeah.
radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, or half damage on a success.
Against a
So it's going to take 9 damage. But what does this look like? This rebuke the violent.
So
this is really fucking cool.
As the thing spits violence or spits acid towards one of the allies, you're going to see a beam of light begin to radiate from Loot as it blasts over to whomever it hit, and then immediately ricochets from them straight into the Ankeg.
Love it. Acid turns to radiant damage there as it sears the inside. This creature looks like it's going to bolt into the ground from all the damage it took. Okay. The second Ankeg is in difficult terrain. So this is 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Acid begins to come from its maw, but it's to see if who's within range. Just outside. He's going to get that sheep and Elias there.
No, the
Right.
plates are cheap.
Elias and the sheep. Sheep needs to make a save. Dex save, DC 13.
It's 1 reaction per combat phase, correct?
Correct. Until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So Elias, I need you to go ahead and make for me another dex save. You save, You're gonna take half damage. Unfortunately, the sheep that grown attached to you failed its save. It's gonna completely dissolve. You're only gonna take 10 points of acid damage, and that's going to end the Ankhead's turns. That's all they can do. Jasper, it's your go. Some of your compatriots just got covered in acid. It's searing their skin. You watch as the sheep that helped you dies a terrible death.
You mean the sheep that Elias started speaking to, and Jasper's just like, is that fucking normal?
That's a Splicer sheep.
Splicer sheep.
All right. For the bonus action, he's going to take a steady aim, or the fuck is it called? Yeah, steady aim.
Yep, steady aim.
And then attack with the short bow on B.
You scared Avery with that sneeze. He jumped. 14. And you're doing for B?
Yep. So that's going to be 6 for that, and then it's also going to be where the hell is
sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Plus
5
5
points. Sweet. How do you do it onto this Ankhead that just has its carapace busted open?
I'm going to aim straight for the opening to get as much damage as possible.
Sweet. Arrow digs in deep, bursts through the opposite side. The Ankhead screams out in pain and dies at the feet of Loot.
And that will end my turn.
Ace. One of these creatures is down.
All right, I can't really see where I'm at, but I remembered where I was before I left. I'm gonna aim at the one that I can hit.
Yep. Yeah, you're
That's
like
my-
immediately behind Elias. Okay, sweet. Go ahead and make your attacks.
I will use my
7's gonna
heroic
miss.
inspiration.
Yeah. You launch another magical card his way for a 15,
Alright, that one
which would hit.
For
8
5, and
points.
then
He's vexed.
since that was Vex, bonus action finger guns. I can't do it like this. 18.
Yep, that's gonna hit. Finger guns do the same thing. And 5 points.
Then-
And sneak attack damage there. 7 points.
And then, so like I said, same thing. I'm gonna fling out a card, and as soon as the card leaves my hand, just point my finger and pull the trigger. And then can you move my character about 30 feet away from that thing?
Yeah, running straight away from it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sweet. Close to the edge of the map now.
Thank you.
Okay. Elias, your go. Acid still sinews your skin, but you're still up. What's up?
As I'm spitting out blood and everything from my body, I'm going. How far away am I from?
Yeah, let him stretch out.
5 feet. Why is this?
Hey,
not...
hey, I just
Sorry,
refreshed
guys.
I just refreshed my page. Did that mess up anything for anybody else's page?
Well, it doesn't look like it.
No? Okay.
No.
So where am I at? I'm going to. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I had
No,
one
you're
idea
fine.
and then it turned out not to really work.
That's okay.
You know, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to back up, try to get away from the creatures, right? And then I'm just going to cast Gust Barrier on myself.
What does that do?
Basically, it makes they're going to have disadvantage on any range attacks against me as a circle of wind kind of goes around my body, kind of just like protecting me as much as it can.
Okay, love it. Swirling wisp of spores begin to surround and protect you.
Yeah.
Anything else from Elias? Back
No,
up.
that's it.
Did you want to continue to concentrate on that entangle, or you want me to make the saves for it?
If he's already walked
he's-
out of
he's
it,
out
then
of
I'm just
it.
going to drop it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to drop.
Loot, it's your go. One compatriot's hurt, but one enemy is still up.
I am going to move up here. That's 30 feet exactly. And I'm going to try to get its attention by swinging at it.
Yeah.
21.
Next, he is now sapped, so he'll have disadvantage on his next attack. Wait, no, you don't have the longsword weapon mastery. You have Warhammer and
No, I have the Great
Warhammer.
Weapon Mastery,
Yeah.
which is Warhammer, and Great Sword. So I am just gonna go ahead and.
All right, 6
That was
points
6
of damage. Okay. Wait, hold on. No, if you're swinging, are you swinging the longsword with two hands or one hand? Like, do you have your shield up? Do you have your shield equipped?
I'm swinging it. Yes, I'm swinging it
Okay.
one-handed. It's still
Alright,
a
love
D8
it.
plus 2.
Yep. Anything else?
Um,
I'm gonna smite it. Smite the motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I can't. I don't
can.
have smite on here.
You get a free one.
Oh, that's right. Loot. You have to choose your spells. That's right. That's something I forgot. You didn't choose any of your spells, so you only have like the default stuff.
You should have the free
yeah, I
divine
forgot I
smite.
did.
No, yeah,
I do.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll smite it.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll that extra damage. And your longsword glows with radiant energy. Sweet. 9 points of damage on top. This thing is barely hanging on. Mm-hmm. Anything else, Luke?
I forgot as a paladin I get spells. Nope, that's it.
Okay, I gotcha. Go to your anvil, and then under, I think, spells, you should be
I'm
able
already
to
on it.
change it. All right, sweet. Yorick.
Well, I hope it likes the fish's mockery.
Yeah, wisdom save. it's too busy focused on loot. It doesn't understand what you're saying. Well, what else you got?
I thought that was my action, man.
Okay, gotcha. The Ankhead here is going to see if it recharges its acid spray. It does not. So it's going to make one bite attack against you, Loot, being right in front of it. Pincers come down for a 12. You put up your shield, blocking it expertly. Jasper, it's your go.
All right, same as last time. Steady aim and then short bow. Let's go.
Sweet, you drop to a knee, smacking it right between the eyes.
So it's going to be 7
points.
plus 9.
9. That will do it there. And as the arrow slides in between the eyes of this creature, it hits its would-be brain, right? The creature stumbles as it's large and it falls into well, no, you guys, that hole's not really there. You guys just kind of dug up some graves, but it falls to the ground dead. Okay. 2 graves remain to be excavated. Digging up some graves also disturbs some Ankheads. Go ahead and give me either an animal handling or survival check. Elias, since you're a druid, you can have advantage on this particular check.
Hey.
All right, 21 from... No, that's a good roll. 16 from Jasper. 15. All right, great rolls. All right, and then Elias saw a 13, but still great rolls overall. So working together as a group, knowing that these things are inkheads, like subterranean creatures, you know a bit of history about them. You know that they can be territorial, right? And two full adults have crept up from this burial site after you just disturbed 2 graves, and there's 2 graves left perhaps for you to explore. Right. So you're not sure if there's more underneath there or if you've dealt with them all, but you do know that they are territorial insects.
Well, we're digging. At least I am.
As he starts to dig, Ace is gonna go hide himself, like around or like under one of those carcasses,
Underneath the bug carcass?
like beside it in case another one comes out.
Okay.
If I feel any rumbling, I will run.
Jasper's going to go ahead and prepare action, take steady aim, and then once a bug pops up, hit with a short bow.
Okay, let's say this. These are the 2 remaining graves. There we go.
Are we going this in turn order, or are we?
No. This is for free form. So you guys go ahead and position yourselves of where you will.
I will do it this way so I can scramble up this wall in case another one spawns.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. And you said, Ace, you wanted to be right up against the body of one of these things.
Yeah, trying to hide myself.
Okay, you're making yourself prone to get underneath this thing, or just kind of posted up, like right next to it.
Crouching next to it.
Crouching.
I guess it's probably bigger than me.
Okay. Jasper, you said you're taking a ready action. If something appears, you'll attack. Loot, how about yourself?
I'm gonna move up to here and yeah, and then take a ready action myself.
Okay. And Elias, how about yourself? Acid still kind of singes your skin as those spores circling you start to subside. You see two of your compatriots working to exhume the last two graves, perhaps working in tandem. One compatriot that's standing ready to attack anything that might appear. We can't hear you if you're speaking, Corey, again.
No, sorry. I just put my headphones back on. I didn't hear that first part. No, it's so yeah, I come up to the graves and basically I just kind of start speaking to the leaves and the shrubbery and surround. I'm asking them for assistance. It's not a spell, it's just like a natural druid thing.
Yeah.
To see if they wouldn't mind helping pull some of this soil and stuff out so we can try to do this faster.
Okay.
I do want to take one bonus action.
Yeah, what's bonus action you want to take?
I'm gonna attack. I'm going to cast Sanctuary. Now that I have a list of spells on Elias.
Okay, so just you want to go ahead and read off to say Sanctuary so everybody's aware, and Elias, more importantly, Elias is aware.
You ward a creature within range until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or damage spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or either choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from areas of effects. It ends if the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell, or deals damage.
Okay. So knowing with that, Loot, do you still want to cast that spell?
He said he's not casting a spell.
Yeah, it's my natural. Or I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you said the Loot was casting Sanctuary onto Elias.
Yeah.
On the person who's talking, he's pretty injured right now. So at least for the moment, I don't want him to get attacked if at all possible.
Okay, around like the first
thing I have for that.
Okay,
yeah, the thing I have for that
I
is
have 1 HP. I have 1 HP right now, so I'm not looking so good.
I don't even think he's going to attack people.
Okay,
you should do your laying hands on the boy.
Yeah, the reason that I'm saying it is because if he attacks, then Sanctuary pretty much goes down. So like if it's like he's first in the initiative order, he attacks, then you kind of like wasted a spell slot there, right? But protecting him right now during this interim is he's speaking to the leaves and the worms and the bugs to help exude some of this dirt, which is going to give both Loot and Jork advantage on a survival check to exhume these graves without disturbing whatever creatures will sleep underneath. Loot and Jork, go ahead and give me survival checks as you begin to exhume the last two graves. DC is 15. You have advantage.
Fuck.
I'm also gonna take
You know
the
what?
study.
I'm gonna use the
action
heroic today.
bonus.
So one more roll. There we go.
Okay. Jork, you succeed on yours.
Nope.
Wait, Loot, you have advantage. Go ahead and roll one more time.
I did roll advantage.
Oh.
He rolled advantage and then he used his heroic to reroll.
Yeah. I used my
no
heroic.
Fucking way.
Mhm.
Ah. Okay.
So we get one, we don't get the other.
Yeah, so
without a fight at least.
So Jork, you exhume yours as a bunch of like dung beetles and things of that nature help out. What's up?
What did he just roll? He rolled a 10?
He did.
No, Bardic wouldn't do shit.
It would help with the 14.
Well, it would help with the 14 that I rolled.
All right, I'll send you a Bardic Inspiration. That's okay.
Sweet. Bardic Inspiration, you would need a 1 anyway, and so you pass. Okay, love it. Go ahead and expend that resource, Borik. As
yeah, I
you two
gotta
manage to
find
exhume the rest of these graves without drawing the air of any
Plus
other
1d6.
ankheads that perhaps sleep below.
I only had the
you-
one, so
Yeah,
there
you
go.
can. Sweet. So what you guys find in the rest of these two shallow graves are. You find one human male warrior dressed in a black cloak with strange stony armor. Right? The other grave, you find one human male in a white robe with black feathers at the shoulders. The wounds on the one with the white robe and black feathers seems to be like crushing type injuries, as if rocks were hurled at his chest, hurled at his limbs. While the wounds on the black cloak with stony armor are like puncture wounds towards like the neck and the armpits and other areas of weakness.
Any sigils or anything we should be aware of?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. DC's 10.
Investigation.
Does any of those puncture marks look like how the
Well,
ANCAPs
I
bites would do?
said investigation, not insight.
Oops, wrong one.
What'd you say, Ace?
There you go.
Do any of the puncture marks in those vital areas look like an ANCAG, or is it small, kind of like a dagger or knife?
Small, like daggered knife arrows.
Okay.
Right. And with that 14, Drorik, on yours was the stony armor. You actually do make out a emblem that seems to be very faded on that stone armor, and it is a. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up. Pictures. Earth. What is it called? Oh, yeah, I can. This is the image that you see. Yeah. So it's like a triangle with like a single like nudge in the center going up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. And then Loot, give me an investigation check for you.
Can I assist him?
Do you have proficiency in investigation?
Oh, actually, do I? That's a good question.
Yes.
I mean, I can help. I was like, I can help him from here. I do.
No, I do not. I have half.
You do not? Okay. Loot, or Ace, do you have proficiency in investigation?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
As I go to help him, I just want to take a look at all the faces to get a good memory of them.
Yeah. Gotcha. And their faces are intact. They're not crushed.
Besides the female, it's crushed, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
God dang, 2 threes?
Yeah, you rolled 2 3s. Okay, so Loot, for you, you don't find anything of significance other than what was already listed there for you. Okay. You see that Drorik pointed out like this body in front of him had some type of emblem, but this body in front of you with the white robes does not. Even if as somebody else comes over, turns over the body, things of that nature, you don't find anything.
Okay, so there's not that interest in the body, just one of other people. Alright, anything of value that we could take or anything like that?
Yes, let me actually post that inside the chat. This is nope, that's the wrong rewards. That's the wrong rewards. Here we go.
Now that we're out, like, we're for sure not going into combat, I'm gonna go up to Elias and lay on hands.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell him how much he's going to heal up.
10.
Oh, okay. So you find just some ornate jewelry. Just make like a little custom, note of ornate jewelry. Okay. Between the both of them.
So far we got
Jewelry, we'll say
good
2
robe,
sets.
ornate jewelry.
Yeah,
2 sets and an ornate robe from the dwarf. And then I did ask you earlier if that the one with the face smashed in, if her clothing was anything of value. If not, I'd like to at least cut off the sigil to keep that as a potential useful item.
Taking the sigil would definitely be beneficial. Armor's perhaps too beat up, and clothes perhaps too beat up from how much damage or trauma that she took to be of value. But emblem, yes, certainly.
If you don't want to cut into their Droki, I can always do this. I'll do minor illusion to cast the symbol in my hand, pretty much.
Now just take it. It's okay. Not my first time collaborating a grave. I've done this too many times in the past.
Okay. And so now the show's on you. You guys just let me know when you'd like to proceed or where you'd like to proceed.
What was that sigil called again?
An emblem of Mirabar. Mirabar. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly how it sounds.
Emblem.
Elias, I'm giving you 10 HP back.
Mirabar?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Ornate jewelry, 2 sets. Ornate robe, emblem of Mirabar. That is everything we've acquired that could be of use. I'm just putting it in my notes.
All right, I think it's time to get out of here before we stir up anything else.
I add my notes.
Do you want to agree?
Just to recap real quick, the bodies that we found, they were all human, correct?
No, one dwarf.
Yeah, one dwarf.
One dwarf. Okay.
Yeah, one dwarf and 3 humans.
One dwarf, 3 humans.
Dwarf, Smith, dead female human warrior with surcoat, face smashed in, your human male warrior with black cloak, and then a human male in a white robe with black feathers.
Well, it is a bit sad, but I did learn some information prior to all of this happening. Our dear friend over here, as I point to the pile of sheep remains, he did say that it seemed like a fight happened here, and it was approximately 6 people in his flock of humans that were here, and that's where we saw the. And DM, just to make sure I'm saying, he said 6. Was he talking about 6 total to include the 4, or was it 6 that were remained?
Truth be told, honestly, you wouldn't be sure because you did not differentiate like, hey, how many alive, how many dead, or underneath the dirt. So it'd be
okay. He said there were 6. I'm not sure if that meant there were 6 that remained, or if it was 2 that remained, and there were 6 total. So, I mean, he's a sheep. Well, the fact he knew a number is quite remarkable for him. But he said they were arguing about something. He doesn't know what, but they fought here and they died here.
Bills must have been their problem. Anywho, shall we return? Do we have what we need?
I mean, I think you found what you need. And I'll make a chuckle.
We? This isn't just for me. Perhaps our compatriots be back of town with the wagons will fetch us a fine deal with these clothes.
Just with listening to your gut, and you're fairly certain that this will cut you a fine deal on a new wagon.
Don't forget the couple pearls I got. All right, ready to go if you guys are.
Yeah, let's go on. Yeah.
All right.
So it's a few miles travel to get back to Red Larch, and it's approaching later, like early evening, right? As you're going through. You guys just got done with this decent battle for the first time, right? As you're traveling as a group with this information, was there anything else you guys would just like discuss while going back? Like traveling as this new form party, kind of some of you licking your wounds a little bit.
I'm licking a lot of wounds.
Like Yeah, like it's a very beautiful path. Like there's plenty of trees, like little wild animals off in the distance. No immediate threats, so it's relatively relaxed.
So a lot of you seem to be so interested in following this caravan. Could you tell me why you're so interested? Surely it can't just be because of the crazy man that we met earlier.
Well, coming from my bloodline, the Belmonts, we investigate a lot of misgoing, and Dracoff sent me on this mission after hearing. So it's kind of clearing up the name, bringing more spread of the Belmont name. What about you, farmer? What brings you here?
Oh, I was just coming to town looking for some supplies and whatnot. You know, I'm a mushroom farmer, and as he says this, he like holds out his hand, and then you see, kind of almost growing from his skin is a mushroom comes out, and with a red and white top, and he holds it to you. He's like, "Would you care to have some?"
Not into those, especially coming off of someone's body, but
That's okay. And then he goes and he eats the mushroom.
Remind me of Radagast the Brown right now.
You don't know what you're missing out.
I mean, you talking to sheep. I don't think I want to miss out, you know? Mushrooms just make you talk to animals.
It's not just sheep. Animals are all fascinating. They have all kinds of useful information. They can tell you, what they're up to, but they can also tell you what they see and they hear.
They know good recipes for themselves.
They make wonderful little informants, if that is something that one likes to use.
What about this berry man of the pickpocket / performer with our noble gentleman here? How did you guys become acquainted?
Pocket? I am not a pickpocket. I am Rorik. I'm a bard.
I mean, you
And
said
as for my big steely companion, my friend Loot here, I found him on the other side of the world. After a little trying to get him moving again, he woke back up. He's been with me ever since.
A loyal companion. What about you?
Loyal? I don't know. I looted him. Hence the name.
What about you,
Nice.
our hooded friend? Jasper? I was pointing to you. What about you? What brings you here, our hooded friend?
Searching for information on my past. Yeah, I feel it has something to do with what the Doomsayer was saying. If the delegation was tied to it, more reason to find them.
So it seems like we all have something in common.
Well, I don't know if I really do, but if there's coin involved, I'm willing to tag along.
That is something in
The
common.
more the merrier, if you will. What about you, Loot? Should we stay here or find another enterprise again?
Well, I think.
Seems like a great place to stay for the moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't see anywhere else to go, and not like I've got much to go to.
And just for everybody, go ahead and give yourself heroic inspiration. That's everybody, because you guys are fucking remarkable.
I mean, if you're such a good bard, when we get back to the town square, we can see who can earn a little more coin with our dance and tricks.
Whenever you guys are ready to proceed with the scene, just kind of drag your characters up to the very top, and that's what's going to prompt me to like move the scene officially forward. But otherwise, all of this player-driven interaction is all up to you guys. Okay. but I've absolutely loved what you're talking about so far. It's amazing. And this is exactly what I want.
But I don't dance. I simply play my bagpipes and acquire coin.
Fine, you play them. I'll do a little dance, and we'll see who can draw in a bigger crowd.
It's not about the crowd. It's about the coin.
That comes from the crowd.
Yes, that's the point. Where else do I get coin?
You guys just kind of go back and forth with like lighthearted banter here. Some of you with some of you with more mysterious past than others. Okay, I see everybody's at the very end of this this walkway. So you guys ready to get back to Red Larch?
Let's get her.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Skitter patter, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Did everybody mark down their heroic inspiration for that role play there? We're only going to build on top of it. As some of you took acid damage, perhaps burning through some of your clothes a bit there. Others completely unscathed, right? But you're approaching down from the long road. I don't know where. Oh, everybody's tokens are up there. Let me go ahead and move them real fast. So you're approaching, coming back up from the north road. I imagine, do you guys head straight back towards the wagon maker?
Yeah, probably should.
I want to do that performance off with our bard friends still.
All right. Yeah, you guys directed. 21's the market, perhaps where you'll see like the most people. There's a quarry there that has like stone workers and things of that nature. And of course the inns that some of you already either passed or departed from when initially making your introductions into Red Larch. You guys let me know whenever you make it to the Wagon's Master. The scene's all on you. I'll help support.
All right.
Let's go see if we can get some coin as I start walking away.
Here, I'll join you. What direction? You're going to the market?
Yeah.
Okay. Heading over to the market.
Once we get here, I'll do minor illusions to do just make a scream saying, "Come on, come see this extravagant band."
Okay.
Band. We're drilling one or two people.
You're going to draw a couple of people initially without just any checks, right? Let's say you have a group of 5 interested individuals as ace as you say this so far. And one of the individuals pipes up, entertainment. What do you got? What are you going to show us?
So we're going to see who's the better entertainer of the both. My friend over here with his bagpipes or me with my fancy tricks?
Oh, I like music. Another one cries out, I like tricks. How about both?
Well, let's see what we can do.
As soon as
like
Drew
to go
starts
first?
playing,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna do it around the same time. As
I'll
soon
let
as you
Drew
start
go first.
playing, I'll start doing different dancing and just different card tricks, throwing up my cards in there, a minor illusion to make them look like they're exploding.
All right, then if you're good at that, I will cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I'll be casting my Mage Hand. Can I get a token of sobriety? Do I have one of those?
Here you go. I can just make a little blue or purple.
That one.
That one? Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put my Mage Hand over here.
Okay. What's this mage hand doing?
Dealing.
He's trying to rob
Come on.
people.
Oh!
I shall play my bagpipes then, so I'm assuming performance check.
Yeah, go ahead and make a performance. Ace, go ahead and make
And
a
would you like a
performance
sleight of
here.
hand as well?
Yes, the sleight of hand at advantage because you're performing a distraction here. Okay. But a natural 20 on that performance from Ace there. But great. A 21 for the sleight of hand checks. You're able to pickpocket some stuff there. I'll feed you your gold in just a moment here.
That's fine. I'm going to command gravel to Ace.
Oh, command grovel.
Yes.
Ace.
Wisdom
Ace.
save, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom save.
You're going against the bard and a cheaty bard.
It's like the spell is laced in between the song.
To the ground.
I got heroic inspiration, so not to the ground.
Fuck. So I can't.
Waste your spell slots. Don't bother me none.
You stumble a bit and then you
Worth
recatch yourself, okay? And you realize that Jorek tried to perhaps throw something else into the ploy. But
After
your
he
natural
does that,
20 on, yeah. Oh, here you go.
see
You
Ace
drop
give
this.
us in. He's gonna throw a card behind the commoners, right where his mage hand is, and goes, "Look one, look all. That one's trying to steal from you."
Make a stealth check, Jork. From your stealth check for your mage hand here. That's 18. Okay, commoners don't have very good perception, but Ace did alert them. Let's see what happens. Oh, 4. No, that's a save. Well, it doesn't matter because they just have a +0 to it anyway. Well, technically adding a proficiency to it too, so it'd be a 6. Okay, mage hand is able to get hidden, just as you, Ace, pointed out. A couple of commoners look really confused until you started hearing slow rounds of applause from the performance. Okay, copper gets tossed at both of you. As you know, they're obviously not too rich, and the copper that gets tossed in your direction, Ace, is going to be like about 15 pieces of copper. Jorik, on yours, you're going to get 15 pieces of copper as well, but from your mage hand, it's going to rifle through the purses of these individuals to pick up the things people wouldn't want to part with and whatnot. So you can go ahead and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Let's just say 10 silver. So 2 silver from those from a piece.
Hold on. As his mage hand comes back, would I see that? Would I see his mage hand coming back with a fistful of money?
Yep.
Stealth check.
Mage hand.
Yeah,
you can see a hand coming at someone. It can't hide in fucking thin air. It's floating.
I'm not hiding in thin air. I'll just move it around.
Perception.
I'll go grab it later.
Nope, I don't see shit. Damn.
No, the mage hand managed to snake its way back through the crowd. Luke, go ahead and roll me an insight check, because you've been hanging around with Jorik for like long enough, right? Let's see what your gut's telling you.
No.
Your gut's telling me he has a change of heart.
No, he hasn't. I just don't know shit.
Okay. Incredible. Give yourselves another thing of heroic inspiration. That was great. I fucking loved it.
Oh yeah, I didn't use that. I should have used that.
Go ahead if you want to. You want to go ahead and use it?
Use it, and then you get the one right after. So
yeah, exactly.
Fuck it.
Elias did have to step away. And 17. What was the stealth check? 18. Ooh,
18.
close.
18.
Close, but no cigar.
So close.
So close. So it plays out. The crowd continues to collapse, and then the cheers start to die down as the commoners kind of turn back to their regular business, unknowing that they just got robbed.
The first time that happens.
Alright, Ace. How much did you acquire here from this little endeavor?
Are you talking to your hand?
Oh no, I'll take my hand away. But how much did you acquire? How much gold did you get? Who won?
You
this?
saw how much.
Yeah, we're going off money made, right? Yeah, I made more.
We both were given the same amount of money and an honest living, and I'm the one who actually did it while you stole.
Coin is coin, my friend. I'm here to acquire what I require.
Ace will laugh and go, at the end of the day, we'll find out. I'm probably a better pickpocket than you anyway, but I only pickpocket when need to be.
Were you Robin Hood? Alright,
Now
let's
I'm gonna
head
steal
over
keys
to
from
let's
people.
go back to 17.
Okay. Play this.
It's like, I think my modifier for sleight of hands +7.
Mine's +6. So I play my bard as a thief.
I love it.
You should have like that perfect arcane trickster, and then your mage hand would be invisible, and you don't have to worry about doing any of the extra stealth checks.
I would, but that's why for the bard, I'm the distraction for what I'm actually doing.
Yeah. It works out. And you guys eventually, so it's going to be the late evening now. Perhaps not. Yeah, it's going to be the late evening. There is a light on inside like the house of this individual. All of the parts are like put up in storage and things of that nature. But you guys roll up to this house in the late evening, probably let's say 8 or 9 o'clock. Yeah, performance happened in the evening there. Makes sense from the amount of travel.
Give it a quick little knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Says,
hello, who is it?
It is the same group from earlier. We visited those graves.
Oh, did you now? Did you? I was going to tell you that we're closing to come back tomorrow, but if you found anything, I'm definitely interested.
As the door opens up and he welcomes you inside.
Well, the gander will enter.
As we go inside, I want to ask him a question to go, do you notice any of these faces as I transform to the dwarf smith, the human male warrior, and then the human male in the white robe? I can't explain the female's face question. I wouldn't be able to show that to him. Just explain what she was wearing, and then another minor illusion of the symbol.
The dwarf, I think I might have seen him a part of the caravan. The delegation from Mirabar. It's an awful shame what happened to that lady, though. And those other two faces, the ones that you say that were in the robes, I've never seen them in my life, but they do look like vicious individuals. I'm glad if they were the ones to do that to that woman, I'm glad that they're dead.
Well, we don't know if they were, because why would they be dug in the same grave side by side?
Who knows? But I guess that's something for you adventurers to find out, eh?
Guess so, but back to our business as Ace starts to crack his hands. He said, you know you're a gambler when you start counting your chips during a serious conversation, but we did find some interesting loot for those wagons.
I'll lay it on the
I'm
table.
gonna look over to Druid.
Warwick.
Okay, now we're talking business.
And as the items get laid onto the table, this house it's relatively modest. Jork, there's probably some silverware that you can definitely pocket with the right distraction, definitely. Maybe make a little extra coin selling some of this stuff somewhere. But it's just a modest little house there. You know, it definitely looks like he lives alone. Right? And the items that you're putting up on the table are the artisan's robe, little bit of
one of the sets of jewelry.
And the robes and the jewelry. Okay.
One set of jewelry. There are two sets of jewelry that you specified. I am only putting one on the table.
Okay, gotcha.
The other one I intend to sell.
Oh, these robes are made of like very fine silk. Interesting, most interesting indeed. Of course, I might have to launder them and stitch a couple of things up, but this will definitely fetch a pretty nice price. And this necklace here looks very good. I think the next couple of travelers that come through here will pay a pretty penny for this thing right here.
Now, is this enough for that steep discount you mentioned, my friend?
Yes, definitely. I'll even be able to discount some of the mules to help pull this cart here for you.
Whoa! Discount the mules. You said you'd throw those in for free.
Did I now?
He kind of like rubs his chin. I actually legitimately forgot. Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. Let me look up the price for carts super fast here.
He was gonna do it for 100. No, never mind. This is the newer one. I think I don't remember.
Yeah, this is the pimped out ride one. It has cushions and everything. It has cushions, equipment. I probably freaking lowballed the wagon too, as if we're going by.
You honestly didn't say a price for the wagon. Being 100% honest, you said 100 for the cheap one that was broken.
Okay, a covered wagon here. A covered
Elias
wagon.
really wanted the good wagon.
Yeah, the good wagon would be 250, but heavily discounted after all of that stuff and something within your guys' actual price range. amongst the group tossing money together here. Let's see. I'm going to say just a smooth 65 gold. And that should be like just short of 20 from everybody. Heavily discounted.
Ace gonna give a nod and go, 45, take it or leave it. I'll also give this pearl I got too.
Throwing in the pearl, he will drop it down to 45.
Is everyone able to want to chip in evenly?
Well, I do have this other necklace here. Say,
This other necklace, will you hold it out on me?
no. I acquired this from another grave nearby.
You know what? Because of the Odyssey, I'm not even going to have you roll for that. It's just
like, huh. You know, I said ones in particular, but not everyone. So, well played. Very fair.
Okay. And I'm going to say that'll cover your portion of the gold, Doric. So, oh my God, how many people do we have here? I think we have, what, 4?
If we count the person who's not here, the 2 people, so it'd be 6.
Elias. I don't know how he's got 189 gold. That's weird.
It'd only be 7.5 gold pieces from everyone if it's 6.
Minus me.
Yeah, minus Jorek there. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still the same map for us.
Just take 7 gold away. Yeah, 7 gold away from everybody. I'll be able to do this for the people that aren't here. Okay. And so you guys will now be able to go a higher movement speed than what you would be able to originally when we're doing overland travel. Even though everybody knows mules are not as fast as horses, you guys don't have enough money to buy horses, etc. But I'm going to allow you to go the horse speed for distance traveled. Now that you have a cart and you have some vehicle of transportation, okay?
Fair enough.
Now, Welfare, where is the cheapest place we'd be able to stay as a group?
The cheapest place to stay would be the Helm at the High Sun. A more expensive place would be the Swinging Sword. But perhaps if you ask nicely, if you can sleep at the shrine for free.
How much is it for the helm?
The helm, 5 silver.
5 silver?
Each, like a person.
Okay.
Well, 3 does sound nice.
As we go to walk out, I'm gonna shake Wolver's hand with 2 hands, and then go, bring it in. Thank you for the generous discount. And as I do, I'm gonna try to steal back 2 gold pieces to cover.
Okay, hell yeah. Let's go ahead and make a sleight of hand against his wisdom. He's got +2 to it. Oh shit, 22.
21.
No way.
Nice.
No way. Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Well, he rolled a 22 because he's got to add his proficiency bonus to it.
Heroic, I'll re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't beating that.
A 26 from the heroic inspiration.
We have 2 shicey bastards. I love it.
How does this look, Ace? As you see Wilver turning in the direction of wherever you're heading, and then there's another sleight of hand that you pull off. How do you do it?
As he goes to shake my hand, I grab his hand, both hands, bring him in for a hug, and as he goes to turn around, I'll slick my hand into his pocket and pull it out.
Excellent. You acquire 2 gold back. If Tim none the wiser, he tells you that he will have everything prepared for you guys in the morning. You know, he has to wake up the animals and things of that nature, make sure the cart's actually set up with some provisions for you to take it. Okay?
Thank you for your generous offer. Let's go find your buddy Loot. I think he's a little religious. See if we can sleep at the shrine for free.
Oh, yeah.
You sleep on the black. I'll go try the shrine if you need me.
Anyhow.
Where is this shrine at?
Oh, Mike, if you're speaking, we can't hear you again. Or if you have been speaking.
I'm not.
Okay.
I've not been.
Oh, okay.
Eugene Levine.
Okay, but Luke, you hear Ace ask this of you.
Oh, no. I do not necessarily follow a rule. I simply believe that people can and will change upon their own decision, and my faith in people is what drives that opinion.
Put my hand on his shoulder. Well, friend, your faith, I'm going to have faith in you that hopefully you can help us get a little sleep at the shrine for free.
Cheapskates. Where's the shrine?
Come on.
Did you multiply? Are there two of you now?
I only stole for the cover for it. You weren't in the house. You didn't bring your character up. You didn't see none of it.
Yeah, but you are speaking the same way that Drake would. And he's like, why are there two of them? Why are there two of them? I didn't ask for this.
Our farmer buddy needs some rest. That's why.
Our farmer buddy probably has a house nearby.
He probably just lives in a dirt hut. He's a weird fellow.
Yeah, he just faded into the background here. He'll be here next session.
Well, to the shrine we go.
Okay.
Yeah, to the shrine.
So that's going to be number one over there. Okay. That's going to be the the number one. And as you do approach the shrine, it's interesting. It's a grantstone mansion with two wide wooden doors painted with symbols of many gods, and the doors stand open even during the late evening here. Inside, immediately you see a plain chapel with a stone altar. And as you do take a look at some of the symbols of these other faiths, you see that there are sites of Saloon, Sune, Chimora, Lathander, Tempest, Ugma, all of these good aligned gods, essentially. There's one priest, and that comes up to you all. You make an entrance, as he says. Let me see if I can find it. Aha! It's a dragon. I got my little dragonborn guy comes up as he says,
Welcome to the All Faith Shrine. Have you come to pray tonight?
Father.
Sorry.
Praying shall happen. We're looking for a refuge for the night.
A refuge? Are you just wayward travelers, or are you adventurers, or are you perhaps down on your luck?
Say a little bit of all three, because gambling sometimes they say if you don't succeed, bet again. But other than that, Father, as you can see some of this asset on me and our friends, we are trying to help find this missing group of people and wanted to get a good night's rest in a place that we could believe.
We did hear about that. There was a group that went missing here recently. We have many people come pray for their safe return here. But I see that some of you are injured, and like you said, gambling can be an addiction, one that should be broken with the right time. Yes, perhaps we can definitely find some beds for you here. There might not be the best, but they should sort out for you guys to complete a long rest here, uninterrupted.
Thank you, Father. I'm gonna look at Lute and go, see, Faith is with us.
Indeed, it appears so.
I shall.
I see one of strong conviction walks among you.
Hello, Father.
That is what we describe, my friend, yeah.
May I know what oath you took, perhaps, friend? We don't get too many paladins that come across here, but you exude energy.
Yes, Father, I took an oath of redemption.
Ah, then perhaps you can lead some of your friends down the path of redemption if it ever comes to it, eh?
This is the hope. He'll look at Droik. Maybe with time.
Never.
Well, maybe with
say
time,
that now.
indeed. And what about your quiet friend situated back there? Is he okay? Is he in need of healing?
I didn't take any damage at all.
Sorry, and I did a crazy amount of damage and then got it back.
So Jasper's looking pretty content with himself as the priest goes ahead and finds enough cot for everybody to lay relatively comfortable, not inside the main chapel, just like in one of the side rooms. You guys can go ahead and take a long rest.
Before the long rest, I'm gonna walk out into the main chapel. You'll see Ace get on his knees and give a little prayer, kind of something that him and his family have done.
Yeah, I'd like this. I'm gonna piggyback. And when you guys are actually ready to take your long rest for the night, you let me know that by just saying it or whatever. But otherwise, the scene's on you, and then we'll continue from there. So keep going, Ace. Good job.
You just see Ace kind of pull out a symbol on his necklace, pretty much the Belmont signal. Anyone who knows the Belmonts knows what it is. As he does a nice little prayer, kisses it, and looks up, and then you see him walk off for the night, and then give a nod to the father.
Father says good night.
Is there a donation bowl or anything?
Certainly
Oh
is.
my God! Please
I'm
don't
not
do that.
stealing.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not stealing.
It's a donation bowl that does have a padlock on it, but there is one situated inside the chapel.
I'll leave 1 gold coin for the night.
We're
One gold coin?
smited for stealing by God.
I know better than steal from God.
Still from the multitude of gods at this chapel, right? This all
I
faith
know better than
shrine.
that one.
Okay.
People are easy. Got the tricky.
Luke, you watch Jorik place 1 gold coin inside this donations box. What do you do in particular, seeing this?
See, he doesn't have a face, but his demeanor kind of shifts, and you would assume that if he did it, there would be a slight smirk.
Excellent. Jorik, you see this shift from your friend, your companion.
You saw nothing. Shush.
Okay, and like I said, whenever you guys say, "Hey, I take my long rest," that's when you exit the scene. Okay,
I'm good. My long rest.
Yeah,
Long
you'll
rest.
see Luke kind of stay up by the front door and just power down.
Okay.
I have sentry's rest. I
Yes,
don't
you
need
do.
sleep.
Yes, you do. Staying ever alert. You all complete your long rest. The early morning sun rises. It's anywhere between like 6-7 o'clock in the morning here, and everybody truly starts to stir. Like people are filtering into the chapel now. The movement outside in the main hall kind of wakes some of you up. And that's where we'll open up here. The priest that you spoke to last night, perhaps he was on like the night shift, so he's nowhere to be found. There's a couple other priests, couple other commoners in there, but you know that your destination lies northward. And we also have 23 more minutes, or 30 more minutes, and then we'll end the session, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have plenty enough time to probably finish up this next little part.
Walk up to one of the priests. Go, Father, can you tell us a little bit about this place we're heading? As I explained, we're going north.
Like through the Somber Hills, or would you need to know about one of the towns?
The town. I forgot how to pronounce it. With a B, right?
You must mean Belliard.
Yes.
Yes, of course. I can tell you all about it. Haha, I actually was originally from there, you see. When I was just a small boy. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Pull up my phone. I'm downstairs. 2 seconds. All right.
A 6. You feel like he's going to go off into like a really big tangent before he actually gets to the information you're even looking for here. You know, you with that 6 insight, you think it's going to go on for hours.
Put my hand on his shoulder and sigh and go, "Can you get to the important things, Father? We're kind of on a time crunch. We have people to save."
But the backstory. Ah. Fine. Very well. Very well. The important bits that you should know is that the town is protected by a small group of militia that man the gates. There's no sneaky thieves guilds there, and it's a relatively small settlement, but important. There is a small church that worships Chantia, the god of agriculture. You can see that one of her emblems are even here in the All Faith Shrine. I know that we have a priest up there that is able to provide small healing for a cost. It's a pretty defensible little settlement, as they have a defensible wall on the west side of the settlement. And they have a pretty rockin' tavern called the Watchful Knight. There's also a couple of small grocers and a small armory and weapons trader up there as well. A little bit of a hub of a connection zone.
Ace is gonna give a chuckle and tap the priest on the shoulder and go, "Father, you said rock and tavern. What do you do in your off time?"
Wouldn't you like to know? But that's just between me and my gods.
Well, is there any spare robes you could give us?
Spare robes? Like of the clergy?
Just regular robes, so if we get there, we can go straight to their father, hopefully without having to do any other checks with their militia. You know, a traveling group of priests or just clerics in general.
Well, I assume you all to be adventurers because you don't look like bandits. The militia is pretty akin to seeing adventurers come through. I'm sure that's not going to be an issue. But I do have friends up there in the chapel, and if you just drop my name, Williard.
Williard what? So I can make sure to say it properly.
Williard Tom.
If there isn't one, it's okay. You said Tom?
Williard Com. There you go.
Com, okay.
Now I have to write that shit down.
My bad. We can just keep Williard. It's fine.
Williard. Okay. All right. There you go.
Well, gentlemen, I think.
But if you do want robes, you can roll a persuasion check, like for this individual, if you so choose. Anything else anybody else does or talks about prepares before you head back to collect your wagon? Ooh, a 20. Yep, you managed to get six robes. They're pretty plain, just black robes with hoods. Perhaps that matches the one Jasper already has.
What is this emblem of the agriculture god? Do you want me to just say agriculture god symbol?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And if you were to run across it, you would know it.
Okay. Well,
same thing for everybody.
Thank you, Father.
Mm-hmm.
Quick little prayer right before I walk out and go, I think it's time to go get our mules, guys.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
I have to agree.
Okay. So you guys go ahead and head over towards C7 or not C17. Haha. The little Area 17 there. And Welver already has your cart prepared, stocked with some provisions, and these are some pretty meaty looking mules. You think that they could move with a purpose. Yep. As he says.
What are you feeding these things, Wilbur?
I'm feeding them hopes and dreams.
And maybe some people.
Hell yeah.
It's a trick of the trade. I can't have any competition now. But here is your ride. Good luck with your quest in finding this delegation. I wish you the best of luck. And if your cart ever breaks, you can always come back here. But know that Belliard is a couple of days travel away. Be careful out there. There's different beasts and other animals that would look to tear you apart if given the chance.
Well, thank you. Much appreciated. You have a good one.
Okay. I actually might make a little heart emblem. I don't think I have one. Yeah. All right, I'll just change scenes here. Western Valley map. So this is where some logistics comes into play because it's 120 miles to get to Belliard. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of days of travel here. It's going to be pretty sick.
Yep.
100. So you guys, so question for you guys. Would you guys like to travel at a normal pace, slow pace, or fast pace?
Wait, we're already taking off?
Oh, well, I'm just kind of doing you guys right now for the scene setting, you guys are collecting everything and putting your gear and equipment into the back of the covered wagon with the mules.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but you guys are still in.
Yeah. Shit. Anyway, sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I mean, from what we know, it's not like we're getting pressed on time, so I'm good at going at a normal pace unless you guys want to go to fast one.
Not too worried about myself.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and going off the information that you know, the delegation has been missing for probably a little bit now. At least maybe a week, because it was 2 weeks ago that they were at Red Larch, so enough time for like rumors to spread. So I gotta bust out the calculator. 120 miles going at a normal pace for a horse is 48 miles in a day. Oh, so only two and a half days. So 2.5 days of full travel via moving at a normal pace with your mule horses. Okay, that's not bad. So here's what we're gonna do. Imagine this, you guys getting everything situated, and you begin to leave Red Larch through the Larch path, heading into the Somber Hills. And these are hills is perhaps an understatement. These things look like mountains with a deep cut in between, like a very, to be winding path here, with probably lots of up and downs.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout that first day of travel in the back of this cart, perhaps trading out on whoever's driving coach, is there anything you guys would talk about during this first day of travel?
What was it?
Ace would probably want to get to know Jasper, just because, again, the way he worded stuff was kind of interesting on like your past and how you're trying to remember things. What do you mean by that?
I won't tell them everything just yet because they are still relatively new, but I will just say I have a bit of amnesia, so I'm trying to hunt down information on my past, and I know it has to do something with cults that deal with elements.
Sounds kind of like the elemental cults that some of my ancestors took down. Actually, my mentor took one down before a catalyst exploded.
And for this, you guys let me know when you want. Just say I conclude my day of travel, and that's how I'll know to progress the scene. Because the first day of travel it goes relatively smooth with no interference.
Okay.
You guys let me know. The scene's turned over to you now.
So, Ace, you seem to be a very plucky gentleman. Where'd you learn all your skills of trade, my friend?
Well, because of the trade, it was more so for defeating monsters, but I found little easy parlor tricks with it. My mentor, Dracoth, he took me under his wing, quite literally. He was kind of an owl, but He kind of taught me the tools of the trade when it came to fighting, and then he liked some of my other operations and started using me for information gathering.
You said owl. Was he an Aarakocra by chance? I've met a few
No,
my
no,
day.
he wasn't an Aarakocra.
I never an owl.
He was an owl, yes.
Must have been an interesting fellow.
Oh, definitely was a strong guy. He was, if you ever heard of an Azerborn, kind of similar.
Azabon. Doesn't quite ring a bell. I've had a lot of races in my years. Can't say I've been an Azabon.
So how did you get into your little parlor tricks of earning money?
Parlor tricks. Well, started as was a pirate before. Just the bard for the ship. Kept everyone entertained. Where I learned most of my skills.
What about you, big guy? You're named after him technically stealing you, but do you remember anything before that, or were you just awoken?
Stealing's not the right answer.
What would you call it then?
He was just sitting there.
Acquiring, okay.
Yeah. Looted, if you would.
I don't have much memory of.
Sorry.
I don't have much memory of my past. What I do is foggy and not very pleasant.
Looks like you got amnesia just like that guy. Looks like we gotta get both your guys' memories back. Sounds like a fun, interesting group. Well, if my name holds true, we might be able to get little information here and there.
As you're having this conversation about helping to recall memories, there are other commoners along the Larch Way coming, some on carts, some just walking, none bothering you all. But you see perhaps as you turn a bend, like immediately in front of you is a cart that one wheel has been like completely like taken off, and there is a young woman with a young man there, hands on top of their heads. There's a horse attached to the cart. They look to be very frustrated. Okay, what would you guys do seeing this? Let's see, boop and boop, and you guys are approaching this.
Scouting should be good. If one of you wants to talk, I can dip off to go watch closely from behind.
Oh, yeah, you see these guys from afar. They look like passively, they're fucking normal as shit.
You may worry too much, my friend. It's okay. We could just stroll on by. They can handle their own life.
No. If you're trying to build a reputation, like, it comes with the family name. Sometimes you have to help some people out. And as we start getting close enough, I'll jump out of the wagon.
Oh, fuck. Guess we gotta pull over.
Which of the party is actually driving the cart?
We'll
say Elias. You say Elias.
Say Elias. Okay. I'll pull Elias up there as I group everybody together here again. Yeah, we got a wagon. Okay, so you roll up. Elias pulls the stop. Elias, shit. Ace, you hop off. What about everybody else? Ace, go ahead and give me either a perception or investigation. Your choice as you're surveying the area. And anybody else that hopped out, go ahead and give me a perception or investigation. Your choice.
I'll hop out for perception.
Okay.
Investigation.
Okay. I got a 10. I got an 11. 2 perceptions. All right, 21 for investigation.
This looks like 2 and 2, baby.
Yes. Okay. So for the perceptions, you guys take a look at this cart, and you even get a chance to see some of the contents in the back. It's not like turned over. It's just one wheel's completely fallen over and digging into the ground. But you do see a bunch of logs and like wood in the back of this cart. It seems to be pretty filled up. So you know it's going to be really heavy to try to lift up. Taking a look at the clothes of these two individuals, you can see that they're perhaps some type of wood trader. You take a look at the calluses on the man's hands. You see that they're very worn. You, Jasper, on that 21 investigation, you focus more on perhaps trying to figure out a way to repair this thing. You note that the wheel itself isn't broken. It's, oh my god, it's not the fucking axle. It's,
You're talking like the support in between it.
yeah, it's like the support that goes onto the wheel is what's actually broken. Like the support that's attached to the fucking cart. That's the part
The
that's
hub?
actually the broken on it. Yeah, let's say that. I'm probably saying the wrong thing.
Or talking about the spoke.
He's not talking about the spoke. He's talking about what connects it to it, like right where they connect into the wheel.
Yeah, let's say a wheel connection is broken that's on the cart. Let's go with that, so we don't have to be specific. And Jasper, that's what you know is 100% broken on this thing.
Pardon me.
As you approach individuals, the male pipes up. He says,
Hello there, friends. Yo, you all look like a band of adventurers from the big old weapon, the crazy looking, perhaps druid that has spores coming out of him, the brooding rogue back there, and maybe the two spellcasters? Who knows? I don't mean to offend, but any chance you guys could help us with our little predicament here in our cart?
Ace will give a sigh and go, well, what are you guys doing and where are you going?
Well, we're coming down to head towards Red Larch when our cart hit a bump and one of our wheels came off, and it's an absolute bitch trying to figure out how we're going to fix this thing. You guys wouldn't have any tools on you, perhaps?
No, unfortunately, I say I do.
Would any of you know how to fix a cart?
No, man.
Already actually have.
I mean, we know someone who can, but like, we don't.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, go ahead and roll the survival check for me. Or if you guys want to make a group survival check to see if you work together to figure out something that'll kind of be a stopgap for this thing, let me know.
Damn, our person is good at survival.
Let's jerry rig this shit, shall we?
Yeah, jerry rig that shit. 14.
Yeah, we're jerry rigging
Damn,
that
roll
shit.
right off a
22.
fucking 20. Rolled right off a
It
20.
did that to me yesterday. All right, sweet. I need one more roll from the fourth person here. It's okay. It was a group check, so I needed 2. Well, I guess 2 out of the 4 already passed, huh? So that's a great. So you guys do manage to figure out a way to jerry rig this thing, perhaps even taking some of the wood from the back of that cart there to chisel down and replace the couple of pieces that were broken. Maybe a little magic and spellcraft there to hold it all into place. But they might need some help lifting this thing up. So give me a group athletics check, or whoever would be participating.
All right, guys, I say we take one of the logs, put it under, and use it for leverage when we push it up.
Yeah, Ace, give yourself advantage as
That's
you
a point.
perform that leverage there. Jasper.
I don't have anything for leverage, so.
I had
landed
-1, so that
Yeah,
helps. That
no
helps a
worries.
lot.
Working as a group here, you guys managed to lift this thing up as one of you slams the wheel back into place, completely fixing this cart. The individuals will look at you, and they say,
Wow, well, you guys were a really big help. If you are, by any chance, ever make it to Belliard, it's a bit of a journey from here, but let our parents know that you helped us out, and perhaps they will help you out. They run an inn up there.
Anything for us to give them so they know we're telling the truth?
Just give them our names, and you'll be perfectly fine.
All right. I mean, I have another parlor trick that
Yeah.
I guess would work too.
Yeah,
but-
they own the watchful night.
And I'll come up with names for them later. That's fine.
All good.
What's good, y'all? How's the thing going so far?
Hey, Lanier.
What's
Hey,
goody?
Lanier.
I
What's
just
up,
got
dude?
off, bro.
It's okay. You just got off. Well, we're literally about to end the session.
God damn it.
Here. yeah. We're literally gonna end with like a scene, but it's gonna leave on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Okay.
But, and then we'll catch you up, I guess, after the
Okay.
fact. But
Well,
you
luckily, there's
guys,
a whole video you can watch.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah.
But you guys managed to fix up this cart here as these two take off towards Red Larch. Is there anything else you guys like to talk about before we progress to the next scene?
Yeah, I think we're good to continue.
Okay. So let me pause this. Oh, actually, I don't need to pause it. Let me just switch back to this, to the Desserin Valley here.
It's okay, cat.
So
Relax.
the evening approaches on the first day of travel. You guys establish your watches, and complete another long rest free of trouble. Right? You depart early the next morning to continue on your journey. You know you're probably about only a day and a half away from Belliard. However, the road to Belliard stretches ahead of you when your eyes catch movement in the sky. You see massive vultures circling high above, their wings cutting dark shapes against the sun. At first, it seems ordinary. Carrion birds are no strangers to these lands, as you witnessed at the shallow graves. But then, from the claws of one of these giant vultures, something falls. It twists and flails as it plummets, a shrill scream tearing through the air. The cry echoes until the body vanishes into the forest canopy, leaving only silence where the voice once was. Right? And what lies in front of you is a scene of slaughter.
Oh shit.
So, giant vultures are eating people.
There is, on the back of this vulture that just dropped this humanoid, is an individual in white robes with feathered pauldrons, wearing the same garb as one of the bodies that you exhumed from the shallow graves. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh,
Start with a fight next turn.